got Ignition. 1, we've got RIP Takeoff. This is the Self-Love Show. Midwest Festival is presenting Housestock 2023. We're also going to be unpacking the culture, the house culture, right here on the Self-Love Show. As always, please take your time to like, share, subscribe. Got some great information lined up for you and some great guests. Chi-Town, you can cue it when you're ready.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
In entering upon this course of instruction, each of you should, so far as possible, lay aside for the time being all previous theories and beliefs. By so doing, you will be saved the trouble of trying all the way through the show to put, quote, new wine into old wineskins, end quote. Luke chapter 5, verse 37. If there's anything as we proceed which you don't understand or agree with, just let it lie passively in your mind until you have enjoyed the entire show. For many statements that would at first arouse antagonism and discussion will be cleared and easily accepted a little farther on. After the show is over, if you wish to return to your old beliefs and ways of living, you are at perfect liberty to do so. But for the time being, be willing to become as a little child. For said the Master in spiritual things, quote, except ye become as little children, ye shall in no wise enter into the kingdom of heaven, end quote. Matthew chapter 18, verse 3. If at times there seems to be repetition, please remember, the Self-Love Show is a lesson, not a lecture.
And even in this instance, if I could be of service to a 9-year-old girl or a 19-year-old woman or girl who wants to be a woman, is to really remember that self-love is the best way that you can receive love from anybody else, because it's coming from you. A lot of times we forget that. We look externally for this love. We look externally for this feeling of validation and adoration and approval, and it has to come from within.
This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Yes, sir. The Chi-Town kids are back in the building. We got a big one lined up for you cats today. And really and truly looking forward to this. We might be having some glamping going on. We might be having some glamping going on with some great music. So today it's all about the Midwest Festival presents Housestock 2023. Also, the panel is going to be unpacking the house culture. So that's what we got lined up. So welcome to Chi-Town's very own The Self-Love Show, where we got two mottos. Motto number one is on earth as it is in heaven. Big ups to the Most High. Praise be to the ancestors and my beloved Mama Sky. Motto number two is as above, so below. Right now, we can be only found Malcolm exclusively on our YouTube channel. This ain't that network. And as we say, TATN. Yeah? TATN. And so this ain't that. This is one of the co-hosts, Nine Millie, also known as Self. What down. Repeat after he. I am greater than my excuse. I am greater than my excuse. I am greater than my excuse. So we're live and live in color. If there's any guests in the panel, we're going to keep you waiting in the cream room until probably about 20 minutes or so. So just enjoy the show in the meantime. But we're live and live in color. It's about 2:07 p.m. in Chicago. Today's date is Sunday, 4/2/2023. As always, we love to acknowledge that you cats can be any place in this and at any time in this vast universe. But thankfully, we all chose to be here together. Here together. It's the Self-Love Show. Chi-Town, what down, brother Wordsmith. What you manifesting, Brody?
Man, I'm manifesting love. What you manifesting?
Ditto, good brother. Ditto, good brother. Pure, unfettered, unfiltered. Some have said harsh. Many have said tough. But love just the same, good brother. Hey, so I see what you about. Housestock. With that Egyptian cross on there. What they call that? The Ankh or something?
QR code.
Barcode.
Right there. Yes, sir.
Yeah, QR code. Hey, can you drop that QR code when you get a chance, or a link to registration into the live chat, and I can pin it when you get a chance, though, bro. But what's been going on in your neck of the shot, bro, since we last connected?
Man, you know how the story go. It's the Self-Love Show. It's been chilling for the most part. You know, it's been kind of chills, not been too bad. The weather's been up and down, and I ain't seen a whole bunch of murder, death, kill, so that makes
Y'all got a new mayor yet?
No, the election is Tuesday on my mother's birthday, actually.
Oh, okay. I hear it's pretty close. It's a runoff again.
Well, yeah. When you got 9 people in the thing, nobody's gonna get 50%, so you're pretty much assured a runoff. And they just take the top 2 and put them together against each other.
Okay, yeah, they're saying this one's gonna be pretty tight though. They neck and neck.
I got my opinion. I know who I don't want. Brandon, I don't know if I don't want him, but I know I don't want Vallis.
You say you don't want Vallis, huh?
Facts.
That's interesting.
He's messed up the schools already, and he wants to come back and put the rest of the city in the dirt.
Of course. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get this show on the road, because cats are waiting. So, what to expect today on all our shows. We always have the self-love show quote of the day. We have our MGD vid. It's our more growth and development. It's our platform. It's what we stand on. We'll spend that for you. It's less than a minute. We also cover tattoo tyranny. We're going to run a short video and we're going to decide if we like that or if we think it's tyranny. This is interactive, so you can put a thumbs up or you can put a thumbs down if you believe that our government is being tyrannical in what you see. Of course, as always, your mind is an awful thing to waste. So we do have a riddle. We call it the Dome Teaser. I'll give you the riddle towards the top of the show. And we ask you guys to put in your answers, you ladies and gentlemen, your answers into the chat. And then at the very end of the show, we'll go ahead and give you the key if self-love hasn't already. Well, yeah, we're going to make you wait either way, unless the chat comes up with the answer and then you'll get the answer early. Today's topic, as I mentioned, the Midwest Festival is presenting Housestock. This is numero uno, first annual 2023. This is also part of our Chi-Town House series. So we got some questions lined up related to the culture. But we wrap it up with my personal favorite part of the whole shebang. And that's where this brother to my right summarizes everything in a wonderful bit of prose, Brother Wordsmith, which is dope. So right off the rip. But first, any announcements?
Happy birthday to my mother, who born days on April 4th.
Oh, wow.
So
Wow.
Tuesday. Yes, sir.
Well, happy birthday to my second mom, I should say. Happy birthday. Big ups. That's love. And then we normally would announce Housestock, but we're going to have a lot of that today. Right, Self?
Absolutely. You already know.
And you guys, if you can hear my voice, hit subscribe. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe to the channel. Click all alerts. We're bringing quality, uncut, unfiltered content. These are lessons, not lectures. We need 21 subscribers so I can go ahead and sign up and face my fear and possibly poop my pants or pee in my pants during the skydiving with me, my wife, and I. But we got to get to 499 subs before I'm going to sign up and do that. This is a movement. As we hit certain subscription levels, Self-Love and I will be accomplishing certain goals. So we need you to help us to get to the ultimate goal, which is to spark what?
Revolution. We're going to turn this whole thing around. Going to turn it in our favor. We're going to do a whole bunch of stuff.
Absolutely. You guys like, share, subscribe. If there's any house heads in there, put a capital H. Any DJs, go ahead and type DJ. Any jackers, we're not talking about carjacking. Maybe you're jacking people up. Put a J. Any promoters, put a capital P. Let us know what's going on. But enough of my yapping. I'm going to turn it over to this brother so he can handle his business.
Welcome. This is huge. Been looking forward to this ever since we put it on the calendar. Welcome to the Self-Love Show. Today we're the Midwest Festivals presents Housestock 2023. We're unpacking the culture and we're going to talk about what's going to happen at the event. It's going to be beautiful. As always, we have a very important video. The Silverback More Growth and Development platform, which we are building the Self-Love Nation off of. But before that, we have the Self-Love Show quote of the day. House music is disco's revenge. Once again, house music is disco's revenge. Frankie Knuckles is the author of that quote.
Rest up, Frankie.
Silverback More Growth and Development platform. Number 1, repair our nation via reparations. We demand our silver back. Number 2, to connect our breadwinners with our activists. And 3, show an accurate depiction of African American Chi-Town. 4, to shine a light on positive influence. 5, heal our community one person at a time. 6, to provide an unfiltered platform for our influencers. 7, recycle the black dollar. 8, to provide mentors for the mentorless. 9, to close the gap between us and our pink kinsmen.
We're closing the gap.
Number 10, protect our women, children, and men by any and all means necessary.
Any means necessary. In case you guys missed last week's show, we covered a rather heavy topic, RIP Rasheem Carter. We unpacked the curious case of the Rasheem Carter tragedy. You guys can check that on TATN.
Absolutely. Great information. Check it out. Check it out.
And definitely condolences to his family.
Rest up.
Absolutely. Yeah, and we're gonna pin the link where you can get registered on Housestock into the chat. Go ahead and get yourself registered. Housestock 2023. This could have actually been covered on our entrepreneur series as well. I'm getting a hissing sound from your mic, and it's doing that thing where when you're far away, it's not. Yeah, but yeah. So yeah, because these are entrepreneurs. We're all about recycling our money. That's part of our platform. And having a great time, enjoying life, and that's what the Midwest Festival is presenting with Housestock here out there. So you guys, stay tuned. We've got some guys on the inside because these are lessons, not lectures, who are going to unpack the culture and also break down, the great time that you can be expecting during this event, which is June 23rd through the 25th. Yeah, is that right? If I'm not mistaken. I had to unmute you.
Yeah, absolutely. 23rd to the 25th. Absolutely.
Okay, sweet. So, appreciate that clarification, good brother. Appreciate that. You guys like, share, subscribe. Our guests are in the building. We're going to have them on board here extremely shortly. Just getting that chat in the link. But self-love. Did you see the video, I call it Don't Bring a Knife to a 12 Fight? Have you seen that?
I'm pretty much unplugged, so I don't think so. We'll see.
Yeah. All right. Well, big ups to Inside Edition. We're using this under fair use, and big ups to our production staff. Tattoo Team.
Does this video prove that the knife-wielding high school student who was shot by a cop really was bullied? You can see blood around his mouth, apparently after he was slugged by another student.
He just got hit 2 or 3 times in the face by a kid that's 3 years older than him and quite a bit bigger.
14-year-old Logan Clark was shot in the chest by a high school police officer in Reno.
Bro, he just shot the kid.
Cops say he ignored repeated orders to drop 2 knives. Now the boy's father is coming forward with this photo of Logan in a medically induced coma. Justin Clark told the Today Show it was okay to show his son's face for the first time because Logan is a juvenile. Until now, the video had been blurred.
My son wasn't just some knife-wielding psychopath and felt like he wanted to make sure that he wasn't beat up and robbed.
He was being bullied.
Absolutely.
Logan's dad thinks the officer should have made more of an effort to defuse the crisis.
I'm upset that he didn't have another alternative, or he didn't spend more time trying to talk my son down or any of that. For me, it would have been hard to shoot somebody's 14-year-old son so easily.
Local authorities say the cop who fired did use appropriate force.
When I have a sense to just look up and do something.
All right, so
Wow.
yeah, 14-year-old allegedly, got pounded, had a history of getting bullied, which we know leads to, school shootings in some cases. Pounded by kids older and bigger than him, blood on his mouth, but he was wielding a knife. Looks like he was, standing standing his ground out there. Um, but he did get shot down by 12. What's your take on this there, fella?
This
He was
is
swinging it.
Yeah. I mean, I might have been able to talk him down or something, but if he was melanated, it would have did the same thing or faster.
Definitely. I think a warning shot would have gotten the kid's attention. After the warning shot, maybe shooting him in the lower extremities. Not saying you can't bleed out from that. I just find it interesting that they're constantly taking these kill shots.
Well, I mean, that's what they're trained to do. And we've talked to some people, and I have that are on the force, and they said that knives apparently are more dangerous than guns.
Yeah, that's FOP KKK talk, in my opinion. But now, I do want to ask you. Not saying knives aren't dangerous, and you do have someone, standing there, violently swinging a knife. If you're in your 12 shoes, right, and you're sitting there and you got this drop dead gorgeous young white boy, you know what I mean, blonde haired, blue eyed, and but I mean, even if it's a Pookie, a colored melanated king, do you just shoot him dead like that, there, fella?
I don't, but apparently that's what they're trained to do.
All right, so let's go ahead with our vote then. And get well. I hope he makes a recovery, and condolences to his family and everything like that. Hope he makes a full recovery.
Absolutely.
But even though the alleged victim is pink, he's getting bullied, he's defending himself. I'm going with tyranny out there.
Yeah, he's shooting a 14-year-old. He's out there wielding that knife and raving it like that. But like the father said, he spent no time to try to talk him down or
shoot him in the leg, man. Give him a chance.
Yeah. Thing about bullets, wherever you shoot them at, it's
well, and that's my point.
bad.
He could have shot an innocent kid as well.
Yeah.
Go tackle the kid. I know it's easy for me to say sitting here in the safety of my home, but but I'm saying, man, the kid's not mad at you. I mean, you got to be able to gauge these things. He's allegedly was getting bullied and defending himself. I don't know, but I'm going with tyranny. What are you going with there, fella?
I went tyranny. I don't.
Let's hear. Go ahead.
Think you should shoot 14-year-old like that. I just don't think so. I think you could talk them down, or if you can't, like you said, give them. It's crazy because you can get shot in the leg and bleed out too. So
you can.
There are arteries and stuff there. That's so I don't know. Happy
he could have been shot.
No cop.
He could have been shot in the leg and still thrown the knife and killed the cop or killed the kid. So. But tyranny. I'm going with tyranny. All right, you guys, like, share, subscribe. Yeah, I know what we're here for. Midwest Festival is presenting Housestock 2023. This is their first annual event. Let's recycle our dollars. Self-Love is taking the time to post the link. It's www.housestock.net. Click on that link and let's get registered. Let's get registered. All right, click that link.
Absolutely.
You can get registered right now. The early bird gets the what?
Worm.
The early bird gets the worm. We'll be unpacking the house culture kind of briefly, and then we're going to, just dive into Housestock. But before we get there, this is our pink stink. What if they were pink? What if they were melanated type of situation here? Let's see here. This one's entitled Melanin and Grace. Big ups to Inside Edition. Melanin and Grace.
When I have a sense to just look up and do something, I need to look up.
15-year-old Jasmine and her 17-year-old sister Jakora looked up from their phones and saved 2 lives. The girls say they were watching TikTok videos when they looked out of the window of their 3rd-story Des Moines, Iowa home. They saw some children in trouble. This is what they told KCCI.
I immediately screamed, drowning, they're drowning. And then me and my sister, we ran down the stairs, the dog chased us, we were falling down the stairs to get back here.
I just stopped what I was doing, I just got up and I was just running out. And I was just in shoes, shorts, and a tank top.
The winter weather in Iowa meant the water outside their home was icy. In fact, one of the drowning children was trapped under the ice and only had 1 finger above the surface.
I grabbed his middle finger and that is how I pulled him up and we got him up there. He was kind of heavy too, honey. I got him though.
Authorities were on their way, but Jasmine and Jakora felt the fate of these children was in their hands.
At some point, they were going to just stop moving. And I didn't want them to just stop moving. So it was just, come on, just get them out. You can get out later, just get them out. That's all I was thinking, just get the kids, get the kids. As long as they make it, they're like 7 or 8, it's like, just get them. You've lived long enough, just get them.
The sisters worked fast and rescued the children before medics arrived.
I was amazed. Not many children would drop what they're doing, or adults, and
look at his last
run
name.
out and wade in the water up to their shoulders.
He's in the wrong business.
The Morris sisters said they
Maybe.
learned they have quick reaction times and to listen to their instincts. And while it's nice to be called a hero, they're simply happy the 2 children are alive and well.
You could see the relief and the happiness that he was out the water and both of them were safe.
This is Inside Edition Digital.
Big ups to those 2 young ladies and their people who raised them and their community. Big, solid ups, huh, Sal?
Huge ups. They did not think about themselves. They were selfless and went and got into a freezing pond or whatever.
They didn't call 911. They got into action, bro.
Yeah. Can't teach that, really.
No, and I look for huge things out of them. Well-spoken, nothing but love in their hearts. They had to go out and get those. We had to save the kids. We had to save those kids. Got up off social media, getting a kid off, a teen off TikTok. I mean,
it's enough in it.
Yeah, it's enough in itself. So I mean, that was just a beautiful story. Versus the images they tend to promote us in the media. But had you heard about that?
I had not.
Now, what if they were drop dead gorgeous, blonde haired, blue eyed?
If they were pink, you mean?
Yes, if they were pink or white.
They'd have a parade. It might be a holiday named after them.
Have a full GoFundMe. They'd have their college squared away already, wouldn't they?
Man, they would have been like, oh, these kids are fantastic. It would have led all over across the nation as the first story on the air.
Their parents would have chimed in and they would have been able to talk about how great the parenting was and everything. But let me tell you something. We're not a monolith as a community. We support all of ours, but that was very refreshing and encouraging.
It really was.
Yeah. Big ups. I agree with you though. If that was Pink Stink, you would have definitely had heard about that. They would have been
Facts.
on every national show and everything of that nature. So
Would have led every news cycle.
Every news cycle. So big ups to those young ladies. You ladies are welcome to appear on the Self Love Show. We'd love to sit down with you, huh, Self?
Absolutely.
All right, so before we get to the Midwest Festival presents Housestock 2023, Unpacking the Culture, we've got our riddle, our dome teaser. Here we go, self-love. Here we go, chat. You know, if you can process, if you got the mental capacities to think, you should be able to come up with this. Here we go. If you are running a race and pass the person in second, what place are you in? Self-love has got an immediate thumbs up. I'll repeat it for the Goyim. If you are running a race and pass the person in second, what place are you in? In the chat, if you can go ahead and put your responses, we'll give you guys a solution to this at the end of today's show. But let me see what self-love's type. All right, self-love is once again correct. His brain is getting stronger. And enough of the appetizers.
Let's quench the self-love nation's thirst.
Big ups to our production staff. So we're going to start pulling in our guests and get this going. Housestock 2022. I see house people. I see house people.
In your dreams, in graves, in coffins,
walking around like regular people. See each other. They only see what they want to see.
they don't know their house. How often do you see them?
All the time.
Next week on the Self-Love Show, Housestock is coming to the building.
Bodies the revelers of cultural music from around the world. Housestock is all about the spiritual connection music has all over the globe.
Housestock, everything Housestock. It's going to be part of our house series out there, huh?
Yes, it is. Outstanding part.
So come join us for a testament of love and unity via music. Housestock. Housestock will feature the best DJ the Midwest has to offer.
Looking forward. So what's going on, Ace?
Production, if you can reduce volume.
Partners, some planners or promoters. Who's coming?
Well, for sure.
Well, I'll answer that question. And Wakil L, you are correct. We have a solution in the chat to the riddle. If you pass the person in second place, you are in second place. And that was the answer that Self-Love had come up with. And I'm sure he texted you the answer because there's no way you were able to process that on your own. But enough of my nonsense.
DJ Creeper.
Let's go ahead and jump on it. Coming to the building on the Self-Love Show, we have DJ Creeper jumping on board. DJ Creeper will be featured at Housestock.
I believe we're gonna have
DJ Creeper is a house DJ.
Whole process.
DJ Creeper is a friend of the show. Also coming to the building is Minister Wakil L, aka DJ Obatala. Another featured DJ
Obatala.
Obatala. Easy for you to say. Obatala. Another featured DJ coming to the table. What we shall break down on today's show, Lessons Not Lectures, is the Midwest Festival Housestock 2023. We're going to discuss house culture. We're going to discuss the components of a jumping set. May get into a little bit of DJ theory. And of course, everything Housestock. So we're going to bring these guests into the building. And you can kill that production and handle your business, self-love.
Alrighty. Are we in here?
Yeah, he's probably watching the show. And we got to get Wakil in here too.
They both, I think they're at the same place.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Perfect.
Okay, guys, come on in.
And please cut your volume down if you're watching the Self-Love Show so we don't get the echo, tango. And in the meantime, we ask our guests if you guys can like, share, subscribe. You can send the link via Twitter and all your other social media platforms, Twitch, and TikTok, what have you.
Here we go.
All right, self-love.
Welcome. Want everybody to welcome my partners in Midwest Festivals. And we're presenting Housestock 2023. Welcome, Obatala and Creeper.
Peace. What's cracking?
And welcome you guys. I want to once again thank you, gentlemen. I know Obatala has appeared on the show. We appreciate your support all the time. And Creeper, we see you in the chat quite frequently, so definitely appreciate that and appreciate you guys. You know, time is money. You know how we talk. So we appreciate you guys taking your time out, to support our movement and also, to build positive, safe environments and platforms, for our community. So we appreciate you guys doing that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No doubt. No doubt. We're glad to be here, man. Y'all doing something awesome as well. Definitely glad to be here. How you been, man?
Hey, God is good. Blessing me all the time, bro. How about yourself?
Yes, sir. One day at a time. You know how to go. One day at a time. Keep planning.
Hey, can I purchase one of those Housestock t-shirts on that link, housestock.net?
Yes, you can.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can purchase. We got like two or three up now. We got some more that's supposed to go up when you're close to the date. But you can go on there, www.housestock.net, and purchase a shirt.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
I'll give you my word. I'll do that. Been talking to the exchequer, the family treasurer, the wife. We're gonna see if we can, and we're gonna see if if we could pull it at Housestock. But I'll definitely go on and get myself and my wife a t-shirt. Support you guys whatever way I can. Before we
will send you one for the show. You get one for your wife. We get you one.
No, we're gonna rotate this dollar, so don't worry about it. Take that bread, bro. I appreciate you. Let me do this. All right, so we got house music glamping weekend. We're gonna talk about Housestock in the second half of the show, but it's gonna be featuring DJs from all over the Midwest. DJs such as Tim Beats, Jerome O, DJ Creeper, DJ Rue, DJ Obatala. Deeper Waters, he's from the D, Sonny Chiba, DJ Flick, Ladybug, DJ Fred Glass, DJ Baby from the District. Then we got Konsu, Dion Hunter, DJ Goldilocks, Going down that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
DJ Ray Rilla, Leukemia People from PA and NY, Mike Agent X Clark from the D, a lot of Detroit.
Yeah.
We're going to get into that. And Harvey Giordani and many more DJs. You guys, the location is 2729 A South 13810 East Road in Pembroke Township, Illinois. Tickets are available. We pinned this in the link at Housestock, www.housestock.net. The event's going to be June 23rd through the 25th. So before we start unpacking culture, is there anything you gentlemen want to comment on before we jump into our session?
Yeah. I want to do a couple of corrections. I think you said it's Leukemia People. Leukemia People.
Leukemia. Okay, I said leukemia. Yeah, that's that. That's that pink in me.
And Fred D. Glass, like Frederick Douglass Glass. I want you to think about the name. Yeah, it's dope. Yeah. You got it now, right?
Yeah, I got it.
It was something you said earlier too. It was just a correction, but yeah, we got a lot of DJs, and these are DJs that we frequently talk to, jail with. We got a lot of others that has not been mentioned that's on there. That's why we say more that we deal with and jam with, so like we do business with maybe, or go have a session with them at the crib or at the studio or something, And we just asked the DJs, hey, man, y'all come on, come jump down with us for this. Yeah.
Sure. And Deeper Waters is a couple.
Right. That's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Okay.
Yeah, Deeper Waters is the couple. They're husband and wife. Actually, we were with them on their wedding last year in Detroit, but not at the wedding because we had to perform at an event down there. And then they performed with us. We was playing against Detroit. And they brought their whole wedding party. It was cracking. It was crazy, but it was cracking. That's a whole nother story.
Hey, well, my big brother DJ3, he's pretty dope. I'll maybe see if he wants to get involved. I'll have him contact Brother Wordsmith. Yeah, he's dope. He's been around from the beginning. DJ3. If it ain't too late to get him on the roster.
I'm passing the buck. I got it.
Oh, he gonna pass it to me.
Yeah. Hey, look. He told me he wanted me to sit back and chill because I handle a lot of other stuff. So he was like, "Yo, just sit back and chill. I got this. I
want him to relax because it's
and he knows their styles a little better than I do.
It's a little more relaxed.
I know
atmosphere.
who we play with. Yeah. But he knows their style, so we can place people where where they need to be. Just of what they play.
Yeah.
Or how they play,
It's a positioning so that you get a feel of different vibes. The different vibes. Once you set a lineup, it's not set to put you in a different place. It's set for a certain way. It's your sound.
And you want I'm thinking you want it like a continuum, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then it'll break up the monotony, and then it just the different styles that jumps in helps with everybody knowing all the dynamics of house. It's a bunch of different dynamics,
which we're going to get into. And then, as you see, Self-Love is off camera. So if we ever cut our cameras off, that means you gentlemen are getting a close up. So I'm gonna jump at it, and you guys can both answer the questions, or one of you guys can take it. But for this one, I kind of want both of you guys to address it. When did you discover house music? And then the second part is, in your opinion, what does it mean to be house?
First, you
go ahead.
Oh, discovered house in '83. That's like 8th grade. Cassette tape, reverse. WBMX Hot Mix 5, loved it.
Yeah.
Farley was the best. He went last. Kenny Jam and Jason.
TDK and Tone Masters. Tone Masters was cheap, but go ahead, bro.
Yeah, all those guys. And then that's when I first discovered it, and I had my cassette recording and having fun. And then once I got old enough to go out and party at a house party, it was the energy to me, and how it made you feel. It made you feel good to dance and be free. It was like being free to me, you know. I enjoyed that part of it. And the DJs that play, it's different DJs, you know, the parties that we could get in, because I was still under, like I was going to Unity, you know, we go because there's only women there.
right, yeah,
you know, and stuff like that. Mendel, you had all those sets, but it was you know, looking up to all of them. It's just, it was fun to me. That was part of me growing up.
Yeah,
is in your heart, in your soul.
Yeah.
So you're saying house is soulful and it's liberation.
Yes.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yes. I think music itself is liberating, just to be honest, because before we heard house, you know, like I grew up on reggae and jazz. So I didn't know.
When did you discover house?
So I went to grammar school with Walter Get Down Brown and his little brother Thaddeus Slapback Brown, and Tory Wordsmith and Tim Beats. We all went to grammar school together. However, Walter was on the radio back then, like on KKC back in the day.
Yeah.
So I used to leave school, and my mama hearing this, man, Jesus.
Big ups, Mama Do. Big ups.
Yeah. So I used to go to Walter and Thad's house after school and DJ on their back porch. Like their back porch was so heavy because there's albums going all the way around. So you like DJing like this, and you don't have that much room. However, so that was like 6th, 7th, 8th grade. So I started spinning records in because my dad didn't really let me touch his records because I wasn't putting them back. I didn't know, unbeknownst to me till later on.
Yeah, you leaving fingerprints on them. And
yeah, man. I was bad. CSI was all over. He was good. And so I used to go to their house and spin. I was like, you know, I just like the music because again, my pops didn't let me watch TV from 1st to 12th grade. Nobody. And that
smart man.
Yeah, real talk. So all I had was music. So I didn't know what was what. I didn't know what was house. I know it was disco. I didn't know it was a genre for. I just thought it was music. I used to hear it all the time, but I knew jazz. I knew that was different from everything else I heard, and I knew reggae was totally different from everything else I heard. You know, but I took hold of it like 6th, 7th, 8th grade. So when I got to high school, you know, you found it yourself. So I really didn't stick to it. You know, I was out in the streets.
Same here.
Yeah, we was boys. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we outside.
What came in at that era? It was NWA.
Hip hop, yeah, Lord.
Hip hop came in around our age.
Yeah. Hip hop was
we popped in the house, popped into hip hop, had that reggae going. You know, it was like our transition was like probably the same type transition with the hip hop and gangster rap with Eazy-E and them, and the reggae. That was big for us. In the house, we was coming in on the second phase of it, past the disco to like the radio when they finally put some of it on the radio. You know?
Yeah. Yo, Mom Dudes got me like a realistic radio. So if anybody know realistic is Radio Shack. Back in the day, like I ain't had no Pioneer. I didn't know nothing about no Pioneer. My dad,
I used to go to the one on 53rd and Hyde Park. I lived at that Radio Shack.
On the real, she got me a Pioneer. Like it did everything. It had an 8-track, it had a cassette tape player, and then I could play albums. So when I got that, she was like, yo, you can go pick like 3 albums. So I picked like Run DMC. I picked Run DMC, a house track. I can't think of it right now. And Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah.
So that was my 3. And I went from there.
Oh, that would probably been Off the Wall album.
Yeah.
That was his greatest album, in my opinion. And I'm glad we're talking about this. How, in you guys' opinion, and Maria Thomas, the entrepreneur, said, hello, guys.
Hey.
So how do house events differ from standard parties or events in you guys' estimation?
House culture is peaceful. It's nobody is. I think that's the number one, that everybody there for the music and the culture. and the camaraderie. And there's no issue. Nobody there to be mad. If you there to be mad, that's the wrong party, or you just ain't gonna show up for it. You there to enjoy the atmosphere and the scene of the house music. And well, I never ever had a problem at a house function ever.
Well, except for the criminals hanging out outside trying to take your Gucci belt and your reversible Louis Vuitton belt and your hat, and you know what I'm saying. But I hear you. You're saying inside the party, yeah.
Inside, they outside. Yeah, we deal with them outside. When we hit Roosevelt, Randolph, we'll deal with them later. We'll run from
that. You got something to add to that?
Hey, that was classic right there. That was classic right there.
Take my members only jacket, please.
So look. The irony of this is, check this out. The irony of this is why I'm the people that's on the outside.
Come here, nice jacket, fella.
Low end theory.
Hey, not necessarily doing that, but I'm on the outside. Right. I'll go in and come back out, go in, come back, something like that or whatever. But yeah.
Hey, self-love. He was a spotter.
Look, check this out. What's the question again? Because that was so classic right there.
It was classic. What do you think? How does house events differ from standard, parties and events? What makes a house event special?
Well, in my opinion, my perspective, house started in the house. So you only invited people over that you trusted in your house. Let's start there. So then the event from the outside is the people that you trust, that you are comfortable with, that you are break bread with. I think that's where it started from for me. And then it just grew. I have no idea how. I just know it was wonderful. And I just like the music itself. I like the camaraderie. I like the different people that are telling their story through their music. Some people are poets. Some people they draw and they're telling their story through their painting or their drawing, you know what I'm saying? So I think house music, when you in your DJ, it doesn't necessarily have to be house music, just the DJ itself. Like you're telling your story, how you feel right then, or where you want to go, or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? You're telling it through your music. So that's what this event is about. Come tell your story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
facts.
I got the jets flying overhead. I'm in the flight planner. But from what I know, like my big brother, he was there from the beginning, and Steve Silk Hurley, that's my cousin, my big cousin.
Hey, Rory.
So I was around there, yeah, and then I lived on the block with a couple blocks over from Little Lewis when I had moved out west with my grandmother. What I got from house music is similar, very similar. The people, the expression, not just coming from the DJs. The way people express themselves with dress, how they dance, the creativity, people from all different walks of life and lifestyles, lifestyle choices. It seemed to me like everybody just came together, to your point, DJ Creeper. It wasn't all that drama and mean mugging and all of that. It was just people together there to have a great time. It almost felt, to your point, DJ Obatala, it almost felt, did I say that wrong?
Obatala.
Okay, DJ Obatala. It almost felt like you were in someone's house. So yes. With the love that you felt. So I'm gonna throw it to self-love, unless you guys got a comment.
Yeah, it's all the culture. So which would you choose between the warehouse or the power plant?
You first. Bucket.
I'm gonna say the warehouse, yo. Like the warehouse, I have some special nights up there, some I can get into, some I can't. However, like for real. But it was look, everybody came there and played. You heard different music. You heard music when they like opened it up and you upstairs. Like I stayed upstairs probably shooting pool for the most part. Like, and then if I heard something that was real hot and I ain't on right now and I ain't playing, I go downstairs like, oh man, this is banging. I might be down there for the rest of the night and not even go back upstairs. Yeah, the warehouse, G, like, yeah, man. Like I have so many memories.
That was when Ronnie was spinning, right?
Yeah, hey man, listen here. Blackout parties, like
warehouse for me also. I'll be going up and down the stairs, same thing, popping that door, go up and down. The crazy part was the reggae club across the street.
Yo, I was just thinking that, yo. I was just thinking that, like, yo, you can leave out and go across the street right quick. You can't get better than that. Go to hit 2 parties one night every time.
Half a block.
Right? It's half a block. It's like that across.
Hey, remember, your mom is watching this.
He knows this part.
That was what was. That's why I can't think of the name of the club, but and then you see, I go over there and listen to Indinka and then run back across the street.
Yeah. That was dope.
Yeah.
Powerhouse had some great nights too. Don't get me wrong. It was just more so Warehouse was the choice, though.
Warehouse for me.
Yeah. You know what I love about what I absolutely love about so-called house heads, and maybe it's because these gentlemen are DJs. They haven't mentioned like, man, the women were bad. You know what I mean? Like they are all about the music and the dancing, which I respect. But that wasn't the reason. Like no one's come on here in this series and said, man, the warehouse had the baddest females. You know what I'm trying to, not saying that they didn't or they did or that wasn't a motivating factor, but it's just funny that house people, feel so strongly about, the music and the vibe of the party. Yeah,
music. Like they're there for the music as well. So it's a bonus if you know what I'm saying. Like, hey, I know you was coming. Like, we ain't talking to nobody. You go to a house event, you see people that you haven't seen in years, many moons,
and it's mutual. Everybody be mutual,
Yeah,
I was West Side, and I grew up with Vic Lavender. Stayed 4 houses down. I hung out with him when I was just getting into high school and watched him come up a little bit, evolve and hanging out with Vic.
Big nice, baby.
And that's a good brother, man. That's how I got more in tune, and he's pretty cool. They let me sit there and play with their stuff while they working, and then I seen them do like the McVicker theater, stuff like that. I couldn't get into because he was a little older, and hanging out with him was what I did.
Mm-hmm.
And that was more in tuning with the West Side because I was stuck on the West Side. The South Side had everything going.
Everybody.
And Vic was the West Side, and I was like, that was cool. You know what I mean? So I had like 2 different things going on at one time with me.
Yeah, I was kind of like that too. I call it bi-coastal, even though it's in the same city.
It is. It's weird, ain't it?
Yeah.
It's why you say that because I'm from New York. So like hip hop, jazz, and reggae was all the same for me. And then get here, house music was like, yo, what? Yeah. Oh, I'm digging the music. I just didn't know that it was a spot for it.
Mm-hmm.
But the individuals that started with house and called it that and created it, kudos. Like it has a genre for it. It's crazy that it's global now in such of a sense that
everything has a connection. It goes back to Chicago if you can hear it. We'll put it to you that way.
Yeah.
And once you can hear it, it's all about listening. And sometimes you got to hear it. Like you said, it's painting a picture of a certain sound that a person trying to tell you a story.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can hear the story, sometimes you can't. And when you can hear it, it'll pop in there and most people be like, oh, that was dope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I bet you can hear if you was drinking that punch with Lakeshore Drive, laced with Lakeshore Drive, as I'm calling it.
They got more than
hey, what is that?
Hey, the house coach will do more than the punch.
Yo, Lakeshore Drive.
Yeah, what is that? What is the punch Lakeshore Drive?
LSD. They start calling
Lakeshore
Lakeshore Drive LSD. Yeah, I went back to the crib. They was like, and on LSD, there's traffic. I'm like, yeah, there's traffic on LSD. You damn right.
They trafficking LSD, in fact.
Trafficking LSD. But Self, go ahead with your next one, bro, because we're kind of getting into that.
Yeah, no, the answer to this, OG
That was
house
great.
music versus the contemporary.
What was said again? What you
OG house music versus contemporary house.
I don't look at it as a verse. I think it's all the same. I mean, like, because things evolve, they evolve. You know, so
it's not like drill rap culture versus hip hop.
no, I don't.
It's an extension. It's
I
an extension, just
think,
like
I don't think in my eyes. Hold on, I'm just saying. I don't think that it is. I play everything. Like I play a lot of international stuff. You know, like, but I can play the OG,
the foundational stuff. Yeah,
I can play that. I mean, it's not a problem. You know, we got an ear for it. People play what they want to play, and that's what I tell them. Like, I got to start to say, play that shit. I'll show it to you. I send it to you. It's called play that shit. Like, if you feel it, play it. It's culture. So if your soul say this what I'm hearing, this my spirit is hearing, whatever, just play it. My ancestors say play it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they talking to me. I'm not actually playing this. They talking to me, maybe. I don't know. But if you feel it, play it. Play it. I don't like to be boxed in, first and foremost. And that's another reason why we're doing this. But I guess we're gonna get into that a little later on. But you know, like, yeah, just play it, man. Just play the music. Play it. It's gonna.
So you don't want me walking up to your DJ booth with a whole list of old school stuff telling you to play all of this.
So check this out. No, nobody's
you're in the wrong party.
Yeah, you're in the wrong party. You definitely at the wrong party. Hey, look. When people come ask for a request and it's like that,
They don't do that. No,
I be like, yo, this is not. I'm not a jukebox.
Yeah, they don't really do that no more.
You do that at the jukebox. But no, people still do it.
You ain't gonna walk up to Farley and say, "Excuse me, can you play the song you just played 20 minutes ago again?"
I wasn't here for it.
Right, I wasn't here.
Yeah, I heard you play, but I wasn't here.
Right.
Those are people who wasn't there. So sometimes if you ain't there at 7 when 7 kick off, that means all that requests went out the door. Get there early, and then you can give them the list, and then they'll decide from there.
Hey, that's his version. Requests never walked in on my door. Don't do that part.
Me, OG is where I started with, and then once they stick you like a third, you lose a lot of songs from when I started playing. So I had to figure out another way. I went to Soulful. Soulful has a lot of vocals, artists doing real good, you know. And then I jumped off into Afro House and progressive, a little more contempo style. OG was good, but if you're spinning, the OGs who do it, you let them do it. You let them do it. You let them do it, and they do it well, you know. And most people, when they first come in, they OG in it because that what brought them there. And then some of them find different lanes. You know, I found a different lane because I was running out of music when I was spinning around them. You know what I mean? So I had to kind of upgrade what I was doing a little bit to bring a different flavor. It was like soulful, and then the people who didn't hear the soulful, I was bringing everything new. They didn't know it. So if they can't sing along, they want to ask for a request. That means you're not listening to the music. That's not what house is about. It's about you sitting there and listening to me paint that picture. And even if you never seen that picture, it's still a beautiful picture. So, you know, because that's what I did when I sat there and watched all the DJs I watched when I was coming up. I let them,
because that's what they did. Frankie, Ronnie, that's what they did.
And that is the biggest thing to me is you have to allow people to paint the picture that's behind you, because it's gonna upgrade sometime, and then their picture might be just pretty dope. You know what I mean?
Actually, you're on point with that one.
That's how
on point.
On point. Like a decimal.
DJ Jazzy, Jasper Smith, that's brother Wordsmith's brother. Big ups, Jazzy. He said, really interesting discussion, bros.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just enlighten.
Hey, I'm glad you're here to be a part of this too, bro. Yeah, brother Jasper. Yeah,
it's discussions that's not made because sometimes you don't have to owe a favor, and sometimes favors are owed, and sometimes it has to be spoken a different way. That's all. You know what I mean? And to make it clear is to keep the peace. We look at it like music is music. That's first. No one man owns house music, right? That statement to me is everything that we play is for the culture, no matter how people look at it.
Yeah.
Just sit there and listen to all the messages that all the people got, because culture is getting huge because you have a bunch of DJs. That mean it worked.
Let me say something.
That mean it worked.
We got a shirt that my brother and two of my guys made, and Tori was part of it too. We got a shirt that says, "Great DJs plays what the crowd wants to hear. Extraordinary DJs plays what the crowd doesn't know they want to hear."
Love it.
And
that's got to be, it got it, and that's got to be a. But
knowing like the track people made before they made
knowing the difference is key. See, that's eternity. You know, that getting into that gap, you know, between heartbeats, that gap between breaths, and that's where the phenomenon comes in. That was well said, man. That was well said, man. I appreciate that. I embrace that. So you guys, today's show, you guys click the link www.housestock.net. You can get registered for the glamping weekend event. So you had Woodstock, you know, about rock music, which we created, you know, and so this event's featuring DJs from all over the Midwest. The location is 2729A South, 13810 East Road in Pembroke Township, Illinois. Tickets are available at www.housestock.net, June 23rd through 25th. Right now we're discussing culture, but very soon we're going to be breaking down Housestock, the first annual event, into its very last compound. Frankie or Ronnie, you got a gun in your head, you know, and you got to make a decision. Frankie Knuckles, the Godfather, or Ronnie Hardy?
Frankie.
Wow. And Frankie's out of New York. Wow. I'm gonna get into the whys, but I want to hear Wakil's take on this. You had to choose, bro.
Hey, look what happened like on Drink Champs. Like if you don't choose either one, you just take.
You got to drink. Hey, I'll drink to that.
Yeah, can I do that part? I'm gonna take a drink then. Yeah.
Well, we've had most people pick Ronnie. Well, we've had most people on this series pick Ronnie. So I want to hear Creeper. What made you say Frankie? Because I know he's a Godfather, and he came from New York, and you know, and then set up in Shy. But what made you say Frankie? Rest his soul, and rest Ronnie's soul too.
Evolution. That's all. He wanted to evolve everything. Just evolution. Yeah.
Hey, I would go with that. It's like leaving New York and listening to what he was playing. It's almost like I have to leave where I'm at so somebody can hear what I like over here and just go with that. More so
over the noise of hip hop. He, you know,
yeah. It's like the Europeans coming over here. They got kicked out. They come over here. They start the same kind of BS that they doing over here over people that don't know about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least you got about drop dead gorgeous people here now.
Yeah. Another story. However, I'm with that. You know?
All right, so that's huge, huh? Because a lot of people most of our guests have picked Ronnie. Hey, fantastic! I'm glad to hear that. All right,
thanks.
Not including yourself or anyone on this panel, who is your favorite house DJ of all time? It may or may not be one of those gentlemen we just discussed.
Me? Black Coffee.
I knew he was gonna say it.
I'm Black Coffee.
Yeah.
You know, to me, all time, yes, Black Coffee, because time hasn't stopped yet.
Yeah, time stops for no man.
It stops for no man. And to me, the biggest spark for me was Black Coffee. To me, you know, we got 100 million DJs, and we got our Chicago favorites. You know, and to me, what sparked me the most was Black Coffee. That's how I look at it. What sparked me the most was this, how he did it.
Well, before you comment, and I'm not up on Black Coffee. You ain't up on him? You ain't up on him? Then they give you a tone master and it gets stuck in my tape player. You know what I mean? I'm in there trying to, but big ups to Black Coffee. For me, I've said it, it was Farley, but then I come to find out Farley was stealing from my cousin and stealing from everybody. But big ups to Farley. So for me, and then I'm gonna throw it to you, I want to hear what you say. And you guys, I'm not on house in the level, you guys. It was Lil Lewis or Farley, man. Lil Lewis was cold, man. Lil Lewis was cold. The songs man, Lil Lewis was cold. And then he went on to make music. But go ahead. I want to hear from you on this, Wakil.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I think you hit it right on it, Lil Lewis. Like, yo, when he hit the copper box one time, it was another one for like the 3-day blackout party or 2-day blackout party. It was like ongoing. Like it never started. We went home or got something to eat and came back, and some other people went home and came back, and it was still going. I like Jamie too. Like
Principal.
Yeah, I like Lil Lewis. I like Jamie. 326. Yeah. Yeah.
That's the youth.
Yeah.
That's the beginning. The beginning was awesome.
Check this out. So to me, like house was like tracks before it was words, because if it was words, it was disco per se. That's my analogy on it, because I listen to a lot of music, right? So like back in the day, like who I was really up on, and I didn't even know who it was really, was Ron Trent. Because he made tracks. Yeah. And tracks is what got you there. Tracks. Like I like beats. I like hard, like, you know, I don't know, my Yoruba kicks in or whatever. I like drums. Like I like heavy sometimes.
Yes, sir.
And then yeah, you know what I'm saying? Ron Trent used to kill it, fam. Like
you saying when you be like, that's beating. That's some drums.
Yeah. Like I need to hear that. That's what I was talking about. Like I would come downstairs from the warehouse, like from upstairs shooting pool, and somebody killing it. And I'm like, I'm downstairs now. Fuck this game. Excuse me.
Hit the button.
Yeah. Yeah. Like the cameraman. Can I get it? Yeah. Spin that back. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's where I was at, man. Like I like a lot of DJs. I like when people express themselves. I like the fact that I can see that you pouring yourself into what you're playing.
Your soul.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like you're not just here for the bread. You're not here for the check.
Right.
People show up and just try to get the bread and they break out.
You had a rock that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Jam it and kill it.
Yeah. I want you to pour your soul into it. You're talking. You know what I'm saying? Like you're talking. Like hypothetically, like we can't have hard conversations sometimes. So people write stuff down on letters or cards or whatever they do. You know what I'm saying? This is our way of talking that I want to express to you.
Musical poetry, if you will.
Exactly. You know, and that's what this whole Housestock is about, man. Like for real, that's what this is about. I want you to come express yourself. Everybody don't have that platform, you know, whatever. Just come express yourself on this.
Yeah, and I dig the way it's off-site, you know what I mean? So you can, express yourself. But we'll get there. I got another one for you. Then I'm going to throw it to Self-Love for the next 3 in this segment. What's the most important ingredient? This is important because you gentlemen are, promoting a major event. What's the most important ingredient for a nice house event / party? People, DJ, music, venue, promotion. Choose one. I'm gonna do it again. The people, the spinner, the music, the venue or location, or promotion. I know it's a tough one.
People.
Mm. Mm. Interesting. I think we may have. Did we lose them, Self, or is it me?
I'm here and I'm here. So
So it's them.
Yeah.
Looks like they're frozen.
Yeah, sure does.
All right, well, we'll get them back. That was a good place to stop. He said the people. You know, we don't debate here.
Right.
You know, the one thing about people, if you're getting there and then there's no
Look like they back.
Yeah, if you're getting it, if the people are there and then the music or the DJ sucks, the people are going to be gone. But I don't disagree with what he said. So you guys got cut off right after you said people. So I wanted to know if you want to expound on it, and then I'm gonna throw it to Wakil.
Okay. The people. You just said the people. The people dictates how we everything goes. Can you hear us?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
we got you.
The people dictate how everything goes, and then when you have certain DJs, they know the DJ's style. They know everybody's style. Don't think they don't know your style. They know everything you about to do. Yeah. So it's to me, it's the people. What about you, Mr.
Yeah. I'm agreed. It's always the people. People gonna be people. So they're gonna do what they want to do. They're gonna listen to what they want to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you have so many radio stations. That's why you got XM radio. You got, because you don't get a chance to hear the things that you really want to get into, or deep dive into something else. So the people kind of dictate that, but at the same time, it's people out here that want to do something different at times and can't necessarily get that unless they go out the country or something like that. Like, so what's wild is you might go out the country and go to a club. You have no idea who the DJ is. You had no idea what they spending, but you had a fantastic time. You know what I'm saying? So it's the people. Like, you just want to show up like, damn, man, they was killing it last night. Where was we at? You know what I'm saying? We done did that plenty of times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Rakim, they had an album and they said the people are peopless. This is for the listeners. Seems like that it would apply. But I didn't ask you guys to do this, so we got people would be number one. So if you had to choose next between DJ, the music, the venue, or the promotion, what's next?
Venue.
Say venue.
Well,
so your choices are DJ, and then the music, the DJ is spinning, which could be DJ. So we'll just say DJ, music, venue, promotion. That's what's left. To have a great event,
DJ.
House event. You say DJs. Okay. So we got DJs and venue.
It wouldn't be music. I don't understand though. Like,
it's the same, but
it's a little different though.
That's why the color in there.
It's like
it is the same. It is the same.
I'm like, it's a slash because you're saying like genres inside the music. I say DJs, depending on how you want to present your event.
Yeah, it is. Okay, I'll give you guys. It is the same. So, all right,
Yeah.
all right. So, if it's the same, are you still going with venue, or are you going with DJ?
No, it's DJs. No, it's DJs.
It's DJs.
Okay.
But yeah, we won't be venue. I'm sorry. I'll put that last. Like, we gotta find something for that.
Yeah.
That's why we
Venues always
we
move. They can change.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've been in Detroit. That was
They can
crazy.
change.
Oh my god.
So we got people, DJ / music, and then venue and promotion. Where y'all at on that?
Promotions next. to promote it, to get it out there, for everybody to see. You just want everybody to have a good time. You want the people to have a good time. You want DJs to have a good time. And if promoting is successful, then it's more events to come. Definitely. And then more DJs jump on because they want on. Some of them do, some of them don't. I mean, everybody want on at all points. I think everybody want on. So it's like to mix it up with more DJs for different venues in the future, it'd be great. You know, we just want to be so successful to where the point that everybody love coming. We can't say chosen few here, but you know, things gonna build. We building. We are building.
Hey man, I'm about to take a smoke break, bro.
We're building.
That was twice today.
We're building by the grace of God.
Yeah. Hey, the Most High has us, man, and our ancestors have us. So we understand that part. Like, you know,
we love everything. Man. It's
but promoting is huge. Like, you know, like if people don't know that you're out here and understand what you're trying to do or want to be a part of it, and like this is the beginning. So
just the beginning.
Yeah, this is just the beginning. Like I have, it's just the beginning. So this is the best part. Like be on the ground level of something, you know, that as you want to say, like later on, like how we look at videos later of Woodstock and what's the one they did in New York? That's terrible. I can't think of the name of it right now.
They do one in LA every year called Soul Neek. But go ahead, Soul Neek.
Yeah.
I'm going this year.
I just want to be just a ground level of this, you know, and be a part of something that has the potential to do something fantastic. And others. So like Midwest Festivals does a lot. We had to get into that in another program, but Midwest Festival does a lot. And it's just ongoing, you know? And we want to leave a legacy for others, you know, like, hey man, I was a part of that right there. Your dad, your mom, or whoever was a part of that right there. And say, hey, come check this out.
Hey, big up to Midwest Festival, because that Soul Nick out here, it started like you said, it was beginning, and it's pretty huge now, and people actually travel in, and it's growing year after year. They have all types of people, like you'd be surprised, directors, major actors, but they came up, you know, in the culture, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
You know, but I'm gonna throw it to Self Love.
In your humble opinions, what makes a good house DJ?
I think being seasoned, you know, been around music for a while, they pretty much know what to play and how to present it, you know, to make it more appealing. That's what makes a good house DJ. I've seen a lot of them amaze me and amaze my daughter, because when she first heard disco at 13, she said, "Daddy, what is that? I like that." You know? So if a DJ could make my 13-year-old say, "What is disco?" and the set went for an hour, it's like, you know, it's how he put things out there, his message. I thought that was great. I was like, I'm gonna download all disco for her. You know, to get her going.
Get it going. Like,
you know what I mean?
And then put her in the space that she happy because she liked the music.
And make her happy. Yeah, that was kind of cool to me, because the DJ, to me, I was always listening to it here and there. And when it was presented to her for the first time for her ear, it was like 4 or 5 DJs there. The disco was what caught her ear, but I knew that was probably one of the baddest boys to do disco.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And it made her
catch it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Call him.
Yeah.
That was big. And in my mind, I was like, he dope. But when he called my daughter she's sitting there for like 5 hours with me.
Right.
He called her here. That was the first one she said. That for the ride home, she kept inquiring about that. That's amazing. That's what a DJ is to me. To make a 12-year-old attached to it.
For sure. Wakil?
Yeah, just playing from your soul, man. Play from your heart. You know how the singers, then they have their
I can play from my heart, but it's gonna be down,
yeah,
down,
yeah,
down,
yeah,
down,
yeah, yeah,
down,
yeah.
down. The downtown's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
sound like Pac-Man. Down, 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 down.
Yeah,
On Atari
yeah.
2600. But go ahead.
Yeah. You know, but I'm saying, but you're gonna work your craft before you get, just keep working your craft. Just play from your heart, work your craft, man. Like,
Yeah, play from your heart.
yeah, just play that shit. Just play it, fam. Like, why wouldn't you? You have the opportunity to do it. Like, why wouldn't you? So a good DJ, a good house DJ, gonna play what they like, gonna keep the people going, gonna know how to intermingle the people into what they're playing, whether it's aggressive or a little passive, and know how to get back to it and get the people going. And it doesn't matter if it's OG or what was it, OG or contemporary. It doesn't matter. Just as long as the people understand, like, hey, man, this is some good ass music.
Yeah, I always say, if you're spinning, no matter when you're spinning it, you have to make that mix timeless.
Yeah.
In 8 years from now, a person would hear that, like we had those cassettes.
Yeah.
It should be timeless, because that means your heart is into it. No matter when a person listens to it, it could be 15 years from now. They'll be searching for where those songs at? When was this made? Each mix should be timeless. That's how we listen to all the stuff when we grew up.
Yeah.
All of them, every time they went on, it seemed like it was timeless.
Hey, raise your hand if you had a shoebox full of cassette tapes that you. yeah, raise your hand.
If we pull them out, you put them out now, and our point exactly is, I bet you'll sit there and go through that whole shoebox, and your wife gonna kick you out the house.
Yeah. Hey, look, you be sore for about a month if you break one of them tapes snap.
That's what I'm saying.
Snap, fam, and you be like, what the?
Or it gets reversed and you got to try to fix it. Oh man.
Yo, back in the day, you'd be like, yo, mom, can I see your
masking tape?
No, wait, no. Can I see
your eyeglass repair
your eyeglass
kit?
screwdriver? Like, what you need to open this up right here. And then you go cut the little strip of tape and put it on there. And then look, I used to go get the number 2 pencils and put up in there.
Yes. And these are and these were dubs of a dub, as we called it back in the day.
Yeah.
Sure. You know what I'm saying? And they
Play
still
the party
be
later.
Right. And I remember guys stealing tapes from DJs, going up to the booth and just grabbing them. Now I got a Ronnie tape or whatever, and you get those out. Well said, gentlemen. Self-love, you got something here?
Yeah. Describe how you feel when you get jacked up at a party.
Jacked up. We're not talking about robbed either. Okay. We're talking about from the house terminology. They called it. What do they call it? They made movies about it. They called it something else when they stole our stuff and gave it to Atlanta about jacking each other up. They call it something else. I forgot. Stepping up or something. I can't remember. But you got served.
So what? I need the question again.
When you get served, when you get served, not as a DJ, but you're out there on the dance floor and you get served, jacked up.
Like you hear a song that like gets you pumped up or something? You saying?
No, you get out danced on the dance floor. You get served.
Oh, I don't know nothing about that part. I'm sorry. Hey, look, I'm keeping the buck, yo. I don't know nothing about that part. I ain't saying from dancing. I'm just saying I ain't out there.
I remember that.
Got you.
You had to be ready because it was sort of like how Chris Brown did in that movie where everybody being like almost.
Yeah, that's what he said. You've been served.
Then they come up. They come up and then like
served.
It depends on you get down with the person that get down.
Correct.
It's number one.
It used to happen to me all the time at Mendel. I'm like, oh, I shouldn't be out here. I'm getting embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? It made me feel horrible. But go ahead.
I wouldn't go out there unless I knew. They'll drop to the floor in a minute. and splits wasn't my thing, and you know, I couldn't go that low, and it's a lot going on. I was like, I'm gonna sit there, I'm looking like this, like ooh.
He said splits wasn't my thing.
I mean, you know, they did. Hey, they'll go low. They'll be bumping the floor.
Yeah.
Shit.
You just didn't know. Hey,
and Chicago has some great dancers, man. You know what that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Sometimes a female will walk away from you.
Yeah, because you didn't do it right.
Right, because you're right. Exactly.
Like, his leg didn't go up when it's supposed to go up. You know what I'm talking about.
Hey, that was wild.
It had to be done the right way. I know.
Well, let the first one amongst us who's never been jacked up cast the first TDK tape. All right. Self-love. You got another one?
That was fun.
All right. Favorite house song of all time?
I know this is a difficult question.
Yeah,
I know it's
man.
almost unfair.
I gotta go. I'm getting a drink, man.
I know it's unfair, but here, if I could put the question to you guys, you know, you might be doing a stretch, and you only got one song that the COs are going to allow you to play for the next 10 years or so, and it's, you know, it's a house genre.
Mine is Lil Louis French Kiss. When it slowed down, it was like, yeah.
Slows down, speed it up.
Drive when it happened.
Man. Oh, you was on LSD, huh?
We back to LSD again.
You understand that?
That was wild.
Hey.
Lakeshore Drive.
That's a secret. Hey, y'all caught that. But when it slowed down and then it took back off, to me that was like my go.
Yeah. Hey, look here. That worked a lot of different ways.
Okay.
I told you I was going.
One song. You going away on the stretch?
Hey, look. So check this out. So when I first started DJing, I threw this one song in. This is how you know it was my mix. I threw it in every time I had to. I don't know. It's not necessarily a house song. Sweet Dreams.
Oh yeah,
that's a rhythmic.
Oh yeah, Sweet Dreams. That's a rhythmic. Nas remake. Nas remake.
Dude, that was a
Dreams.
dope ass song. So I threw it in.
I agree.
I had. Like, that's how you knew it was me, kind of sort of like, man.
I traveled the world in 7 seas.
Yeah. Everybody.
And if they decided the Punishers on the Island, man, is 1960 what? I'll be like, they like, you can't listen to that no more. What's up next? 1960 what? 1960 who?
All right, so we got Lil Louis. They call that Better Than Sex. What was the name you called it though? Lil Louis's French Kiss. Yeah. And then you said,
boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, and then you said,
hey, listen, see, that's my point. Them was tracks. You got my point now? Them was tracks, man. Like,
yeah.
It wasn't no words to it. It got you moving. You was like, what the?
Yeah.
Hey, look, boost this game. I'm gone.
Hey, Maria said, did you say getting served? Wow.
Yeah. Oh, the movie.
Wowzer.
But we call it getting jacked up. You got jacked up.
We driving again.
Hey, my homies would be like, man, she jacked you up. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I was embarrassed. I got jacked up.
You got jacked.
Yeah, exactly.
That's hilarious.
You got jacked. Yeah. It was you got jacked.
All right, y'all. So we're here with the founders and creators of the first annual Housestock 2023. Let's recycle our dough. Go out and have a great time. Chicago area is the best summertime city on the planet. I live in LA and I can confirm that. This is a house music glamping weekend. So, you know, that's Van Glorious camping. That's camping. You know, Self Love has told me there's going to be some I guess some hotspots or Wi-Fi available. That's going to be important, I guess. But I don't know. But Housestock featuring DJs from all over the Midwest. We pinned the link at the top of the chat for anybody. Go out, get yourself registered today. And it's in Pembroke Township, Illinois. And it's going to be June 23rd through the 25th. We are going to get more into that in depth. Because I got some questions like, am I staying the whole time and things of that nature. Can you stay for the whole weekend event or just pop in or pop out? Don't answer it yet, you guys. But that's kind of, I got some frequently asked questions that I want to run past these gentlemen since we have the horse's mouth, so to speak, in the building to answer all of these types of questions. So guys, we're going to jump to a quick 6-minute break, give you time to smoke or drink your unmentionables, anything of that nature, stretch your legs. and then we're gonna come back and talk to Housestock.
Yes, sir. Hey, I got a question too, though. When we come back.
Yes, sir. All right. All right, we'll get it when we come back.
Y'all know what it is? You might not. It's halftime of the Self-Love Show. We have some great videos we want you to check out. We're unpacking the culture of house, and second half we're gonna bring way more about Midwest Festival presents Housestock 2023.
Big ups Midwest Festival.
Expose how we're going to grow and blow this thing up. So we'll be right back at you.
For our people.
Are you ready for the ultimate glamping weekend experience? Well, wait no further because Housestock is here. What is Housestock? Housestock is a musical and spirit elevating experience. Housestock embodies the relevance of cultural music from around the world. Housestock is all about the spiritual connection music has all over the globe. So come join us for a testament of love and unity via music. Housestock. Housestock will feature best DJs the Midwest has to offer. Genres include deep house, soulful house, Afro house, techno, progressive, and of course, the classic house sound. Need more? Housestock will have robust vendor village, food trucks, spirit vendors, memorabilia vendors are all deep. A VIP area for glamping, so pack up that tent and come glamp with us. Where you may ask? 2729 Wildwood, and that's in Pembroke Township, Illinois. Tickets are available at www.housestock.com.
Please like, share, subscribe. Self-Love Show will resume in 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
Father of philosophy.
Right.
And we came out.
Yeah, we came out. We were in the dark ages and then boom.
And what's even crazy,
we brought ourselves.
Is the people they were talking about were probably melanated. the people that they hold up, the Aristotles and Socrates and all.
Correct. Well, they were the melanated ones that came over there and brought them out of the Dark Ages.
After about 4 years of reporting civil rights in America, perhaps this is the time to make only one observation. Nobody in America ever admits to prejudice when they're on camera.
Yeah, that's who they say is the father of, and they all studied where they studied. But just saying, they were melanated though, because what these pink people have done has unlogically wrote themselves into the beginning of time. And they had stated that they was the first race. And all evidence said otherwise.
We've got two who can see.
And that's what they've been doing. They've appropriated themselves back to Adam.
Right, they were the Adam and Eve.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember I told the story. I worked with a pink girl and we were having this talk on the floor in the office. And I was like, so you're a Christian, right? Yeah. And you're smart, you know science, right? Yeah. And so the oldest remains and everything's been proven to, be in Africa, which could be in America. Yes, I agree with all of that. That's what she said. And then I said, so Adam and Eve were black. And she turned pink. Oh, she got so upset at the premise. Old people were around. There's a lot of melanated people who worked with me. Start paying attention. It was quiet. And I said again, so Adam, it would follow that Adam and Eve were black.
Who's teacher now? Yeah. Who's teacher? You will be wise not to interrupt my class unless you want to be suspended. Yeah. Yeah, you like that?
And finally she contorted. That was a different Adam and Eve. That was how she was able to work that out in her dome. So, you see how you're laughing? Everybody started laughing. Everybody started laughing, bro.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what we're up against here out there. That's what we're up against.
Yeah, they have no idea.
And it's programming.
Yes, it's programming. It's racism.
Hey bros, what's going on? This is Cotton. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because subscribing makes you feel good.
Do you still have them?
Got mine.
Carmen Wild, ain't he? Like that. Yeah, they was hanging around with the regulators, man.
They was, man. Somebody from that place, yes.
Well, a lot of the writers from Chi, so I wouldn't be surprised if they went to U of I. I wouldn't be surprised.
Man, hey.
I would not be surprised.
Cause man, too much. I didn't even watch that like that. I was just to see what you put up there. I feel like,
yeah.
What? Are you kidding me? Yes, sir. We're back. The Self-Love Show. Midwest Festival presents Housestock, and we're unpacking the culture and expanding the conversation. And now we finna get into the meat of the whole situation.
Absolutely. Time to get in it. And I agree with what this brother said. You guys, please like, share, subscribe. It's a lot of uncut content. Has been stepped on, and these are lessons, not lectures. So we have the creators, founders of this endeavor. Love it when I see our people taking the reins, by our own hands and building. Because this is what we need. We have enough quote unquote nonsense due to all the trauma, post traumatic stress. And I find that house music has been a safe place where we can recharge. So now we're going to talk about all things house stock. But you had a question, DJ Obatala.
Okay, so I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me turn y'all down right here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay. My question is Tory Wordsmith, aka Hot Tub Tory, going expound
Hot Tub Tory.
Yeah, expound on some of these questions himself, because he is a part of this, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want nobody to think otherwise, That was my question.
That's a fantastic question. You're right. Technically, he's like you when you were going to the house party, spotting all the guys who had, the Gucci wallets and stuff, and then coming outside. He's on the outside and he's on the inside, so he's part of the panel. That's
He's standing next to the stage, and they'd be like, "Who's that dude always next to the stage with that orange shirt on?"
That's
dancing?
the engineer, yo.
Right.
Yeah, that's the engineer. Yeah, he dope.
Yeah. All right. So feel free to chime in on.
Well, I'm the only one speaking week to week, so I wanted my partner's feelings and expressions to be heard because I'm here every week, and
fair enough.
And week that was part of our announcements.
And that was the culture we were covering. But now we're getting into house stock. So since you are a part of it, lessons not lectures, we'd love to hear some of your input as well. Thanks for putting them on the spot. I appreciate that.
He wasn't getting out of this.
Hey man,
I don't get out of nothing. Y'all know me. Everybody does. I stay low key.
That's him.
Y'all know me. I stay low key, but I'm stay informed and in charge. So y'all know how it goes. House stock is going to be a amazing experience. It's just one of what we got coming up as Midwest Festival, and y'all just stay tuned. This is going to be a great experience. There's no way around it. It's going to be glamping at its finest. We're going to have an amazing experience. That's all I know for sure. My brothers and I are committed and pushing love and bringing the best spirits together that's going to come and have an amazing experience. And you're going to never forget being at Housestock 2023, our impetus.
Facts. And it's going to go on forever and ever. As the end of the Lord's Prayer, forever. You know what I'm saying? So your great grandkids will be attending and be like, man, Papa Dude was at this joint back in 2023. So, that's the endeavor. And it's all about, as Self-Love said, spreading love, which I know house music is about. I started going back listening to a lot of Ronnie's sets, the stuff up on YouTube, and I was like, listening to his songs that he chose and the lyrics that was being said on the ones that had lyrics, I'm like, oh, he was pushing love, that's facts, and people resonated with it. It vibrated. So, but let's talk house stock. That's why we're here. So if you gentlemen, any one of you three gentlemen, can explain the journey of house stock, from its conception or inception to now, if you guys can talk about where this all came from.
First it came up from just a thought, like I know that our parents probably would have loved to be involved with Woodstock, but couldn't do it, and it just came about like, hey, let's do something for house music like that, for everybody to express themselves and go from there. Let's put that together. We were supposed to be out like last year with it, and that didn't happen. So we pushed it back. We all had a collective vote on it and pushed it back and thought it was best for us to do it this year. So the inception is, man, just a thought, you know. It's real. You can touch it.
You can smell it. You can smell it. It's so funky.
Thoughts and things.
Yeah.
And we thought like Chicago haven't really had a festival. They had one day. Everybody do one day. And a festival is, I know some people tried it and for 2 days, some people didn't like it. But this one is like, your home is outside and you having a good time with nature. The inception was to bring that peace of being at home. Like we said, it's about being at the house, in the basement. So glamping is a connection to that.
And you can still be a group.
Yeah.
Like, you know, or not a groupie, hippie.
Yeah.
You know,
because
like
everybody gonna be there and it's
Woodstock,
gonna be
you know,
like,
it's gonna have that same kind of effect.
It's a house effect. So you basically, you got your nice bed, you got your nice chairs, everything is glamping, glorious glamping. And it's like being at home. Every tent is like home. You got all your amenities like it's your basement set. You know, it connects.
Oh, your patio.
Yeah.
We outside for 3 days.
Does Lakeshore Drive run to Pembroke Township?
No, it does not.
Y'all, hey, look, all through the middle. All through the middle.
Hey, look. But by the time you leave, you might think you're on Lakeshore Drive on your way home.
or like, we're gonna put you like this. Once Lakeshore Drive ends, you at Hollywood Casino, baby.
Hey, that's right around the crib. If I'm thinking right, I can walk there, bro. I can walk there.
That was good. That was good. Hey, you got to be thinking to get that one.
You do. Self-love, you got something to add to that? You know, about the, you know, the culmination of the birth, I should say, of this journey.
Well, it was a decision made. You know, it was a thought, and then there was action put in place after the decision was made, and we decided to move in this direction, and it's moving like it's supposed to move. So I call it perfection.
Glad you said that, because Spirit was telling me that as you were talking, this whole universe started with a thought, an original thought. We all started, all of us here started with a thought. You know, this Zoom link we're on and this YouTube all started with a thought, right? And then there's, you know, action and, you know, movement, the mover. So well said. All right. So any one of you guys or all of you guys, Tori, you just did it though. So I'll throw this at, you did it earlier. So I'll throw this, feel free to chime in though, but I'll throw it at the two DJs present. Can you guys describe the event? Because I work with people who love house music, and they're of different races and lifestyle choices. They're from LA, and many of them are into camping. So that kind of goes hand in hand. Like you know, some people love camping. You know, I know many of us don't, for whatever reasons. Like they say we don't swim. I'm talking stereotypes. But can you guys describe the event to us, so that, you know, in a way that, you know, I could break it down to others?
Yeah. Well, it's a 3-day glamping event starting from Friday to Saturday, June 23rd to 25th. Friday is water balloon, water gun fight for those that want to participate. Saturday is a neon light rave house party.
Sounds like Ellis Lakeshore Drive. But go on.
Yeah. Now we at Hollywood Casino. You're right.
You're right.
Yeah, and that's just for the VIP, for the ones that stay and get the VIP ticket, the ones that stay over.
Saturday, Friday,
and that's
all
Saturday.
day. All day Friday.
All day Friday.
So,
but then
one
saying
day
we're going
pass, all
for
day
the
Friday.
Friday would be 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. Saturday would be 10 a.m. to 4 a.m. Sunday. But Saturday would be a neon light glow festival, and that starts at 11 for those that are the glampers and the VIPs.
LA people love glow festivals. Go
Yeah,
on.
yeah. So, and it's pitch black out there. We're on like 4.5, 5 acres of land, but I think like 4 to 4.5 that we can use. And for the VIPs, we got like $20 horseback riding for the whole weekend. Also VIPs get
They get the gift bags.
Oh yeah, they get the gift bags with essentials that they're gonna need out there, necessities.
Swag bag.
Swag bag, right?
There you go.
Also, they get the continental breakfast, and they get wine and beer all weekend free. Plus the music, and some get to have, or if they want to come talk to DJs and interview the DJs or come to certain areas, whatever, they get the chance to do that.
Wait a minute. Am I hearing the VIPs get unlimited wine and beer? Is it unlimited?
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
Hey, VIP.
Very, very nice. Anybody want to add to that before we go to the next one?
Most importantly of all, it's going to be the feeling that you feel that you won't forget, the experience.
Yeah. Bring your people, bring your friends, bring your loved ones, bring your, bring your mate, and bring your festivities.
Yeah.
Your unmentionables.
Yeah. Bring your festivities. Yeah.
You gotta look at it like
bring your festivities. What's gonna make you happy?
It's a peace, love, relax event. We want you there to have fun and connect to nature. Is how we looking at it. You connect to nature in a certain way where you don't have to worry about nothing. We way out there.
Yeah.
And you relaxing. And once you build all the glampers, that's like a little village over there, ain't it? Everybody over there gonna be communicating, ain't it?
Yeah.
That's the fun.
Absolutely.
Part. That's the fun part of it. Is
You
everybody
networking,
together.
whatever.
Yeah. And inside that culture, I always known everybody to share.
Absolutely.
I never known nobody not to say what you talking about. They always like, I got you.
They do.
Come on over,
Stogie. Go over to that grill, grab what you want. Right.
Yeah.
I got you. And they mean it.
Hey, so look,
mean it.
So check this out too. So what you have up right now as your background, the colors, so we want to do the groovy colors. We want you to be in a groovy atmosphere, that you're real laid back and free and vulnerable at that.
Or can I say Scooby-Doo atmosphere?
Yeah, the Scooby-Doo atmosphere. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The mystery.
Scooby snacks.
Yeah, the mystery.
Right, Raggy. Scooby was calling that Mark Raggy.
Yeah. Yeah. But we want you to come out and just have a nice time. I want you to be in the atmosphere that you are relaxed and have a good time and know that you amongst family and friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be epic, man. It's gonna be groovy as hell. It's our first one, and the Most High don't make no mistakes.
Most of the DJs are interactive. We love people. I don't like leaving out the back door. I walk through the crowd, through the front door, the same way I came in, the same way I leave. And that's the way it should be. Now, when you produce the product, you should present yourself as the product too. And you should interact with people. Most people, you never know who want to interact just to say hi. And we couldn't do that. We couldn't do that. And in a close environment, and with these DJs that we got, they more interactive, they cool, they laid back. They not into like hiding, you know what I mean? Sometimes I understand that after a while it gets to that point where it's a lot like, showtime. But we want to interact with the people. We want them to love this. It's just love, man. I love everything about house music. I love interacting with people. and I love to go out there and talk to the people. That is the best. That's
Yeah.
the best.
You want to hear their thoughts.
Well, and you're talking about the DJs. I'm gonna go there because that's leading into the next question. But yes, when I'm at house events, you guys have mentioned the people multiple times. Like-minded, like-spirited people, and you never know who you're talking to. Like, it blows my mind. They'll be like, "I'm the Attorney General of the state of Illinois," and they're just jacking it up like everybody else. So it's a great. I see it as a great networking opportunity. You're there to let your hair down and have a good time and eat your Scooby snacks, but you're going to be able to meet people and exchange ideas and things like that for long-term relationships. So that's awesome. But getting into the DJs, I broke down the list, mispronounced some of the names, my bad, of who's spinning. But can you guys just you went into it earlier, if you don't mind, like give me an idea of what went into, who you put on the roster and, what I can expect from the DJs, because that's very important to house heads. It's very important.
The most important part is the diversity with the DJs, which is like you got 10 beats that do disco. You got Keon Hunter. You never know what he's feeling.
Mm-hmm.
You got Ladybug, who I say she grind that music. It sounds good, and I'm gonna look at people. It's a different journey. It's like flying. So he plays music like you're flying. It's like some relaxed stuff. And then you have DJ Obatala set, which is Afro set, which is good, brings you back to the beats. And then you have Sonny Chiba. He likes the soulful, and he has his own songs that he created. It's so much involved in it.
Yeah, Jerome Orr.
And Jerome Orr has,
Jerome O.
Jerome O, Diva, if you watch Diva.
Hey,
we went over there. I'm gonna have your sandwich ready for you in your water, like you said, in 4 cute lights.
Hey, big up Jerome O. Big up.
My man Jerome O, which is Jerome O. Period. He has a certain style, like it's a flow through. It's like you never know where he'll go. And when he go there, it's just like it's journeys.
Live dope.
It's dope. It's journeys, and all these DJs have great hearts. Just to reach out to them to see that we've made an impact for what we're doing, and we came in behind them for them to join, which is amazing to me. That means that we're doing something good, and it's positive. And for their styles, I listen to everything, man. And all these guys have diverse styles. Deeper Water.
They all.
Techhouse. Clark. I listened to Mike Clark the other day.
Agent
X. Mike Clark killed it. He went for like 2 hours. I was like, what? And it was like a treat. So, and then you inbox them, and they be like, they text you on your phone.
And they produce too from out of Detroit. Mike Clark. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No.
Hey, Agent X, Mike Clark, man, he played with my cousin Mel Hammond, Sir Mel Hammond, DJ, producer. They played in Japan like 20 years ago for like 6 months, man.
Right.
Like Clark go back like that. You did he coming. And the deep, he talk about Deeper Waters. Deeper Waters are a husband and wife team that are phenomenal.
Yes.
Phenomenal out of Detroit. And they produce also.
And they it's like the Detroit connection is pretty cool, and it was real fulfilling. And then you got from Chicago.
We got Rue. Hey,
Rue.
Hey, yo, check this out.
And DJ Flick.
Yeah. Oh, let's get to them too. Hey, man, check this out.
Flick was my favorite too. I didn't want to go there.
Hey, Flick.
I got
Flick
like
cold-blooded, fam. Like
I got different things going on with him.
Yeah,
he's good.
Hey,
we call
bananas.
That's the Southland. So if anybody don't understand what the Southlands mean, the Southland has hula, it has Flick. Okay. So you got the South Side and you got the North Side. It's like
South Side boogie.
It's different dynamics. And then you had the Southlands where we was redline out here, so we call it Southlands now, and that's what it's called. And the Southland DJs are bad boys too.
Yeah, for sure.
So people don't understand what they're saying. That's what that means. It's like certain DJs that's out here now, they the Southland boys, and they get down too.
Yeah.
Hey, question.
Hold on. Let me get to this right quick. DJ, I got DJ. Like DJ Rue, it was the number one or the resident DJ at King of Diamonds.
KODs, that's in Miami, right?
KOD. Here in Chicago. One here in Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah, he was the resident DJ when they was still open or whatever. He was the resident DJ. This is my man's. Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. We got the sous chefs.
The sous chefs.
We got the sous chefs.
We're gonna break them all down real quick.
Yeah, Consul and Fred D. Glass. We're gonna go back to that. Yeah.
And we got DJ Smooth and Sonny Chiba. That's
Harvey.
our Sunday Dungeon Sunday family, and they online on YouTube. It's Dungeon Family
and on Twitch. And
they're amazing. These are connections, and Smooth is good. He has his whole family spins, his wife, his daughters. She is in high school.
Yeah, she was supposed to
and then I talked to little Double 8 is Devin Swint. We might work something out with Devin Swint, and these are the teenagers. We're gonna do a teenager day on Sunday, and a Sunday type service thing that we did with the Dungeon Family. It's like a lot connected to it.
DJ Baby. So let me go to this, and then we can end this part.
No, go ahead.
DJ Baby is from Chicago, but she lives in DC. Phenomenal too, G. I spun with her at Murphy's. She came in town. I spun with her at Murphy's. Me, her, and Black, DJ Black. That'd be with Josana at Murphy's on Cottage Grove. If you're here in the shop,
Josana.
But she's coming in like, hey, she lit it up, fam. Like I was like, oh wow, like, and knows her music. And played a little bit of everything. Knows her music. She's coming in. Yeah. I asked her about it. She was like, yo, count me in. Let's dope. Let's do it.
Everybody know that
I got two more surprise guests, but we waiting on it.
If you don't know that Murphy's on cottages now Blacks.
Oh, yeah. Now Blacks.
The name is now Blacks.
Yeah. And I got
all right, so
one more thing real quick.
Go ahead.
With the one DJ, very special. Ladybug, every time she spins is for autism.
Yeah.
That's very special.
Nice.
Here.
Yeah.
With us, and it's very special. And that's what she does. And if you ever have on the show, she'll give you the dialogue. I can't give it. She has to give it to you. But
is she on the autism scale, or she just does it?
No, she does it. She does it for charity for them.
I had to let her give you the dynamics. I don't want to go into it so I don't mess it up.
I hear you. That's respect.
Let's put it to this way. It's about family with her with autism, and that's very important. If you can, just tune into her and her events and support her big time, because most DJs don't support something like this.
Facts.
She's been doing it for a long time.
So she's spinning for autism. Autism awareness. And we're not saying here on YouTube that could be caused by all of these awful vaccinations, or we're not saying that, YouTube.
We're not saying that.
Yeah, we're not saying that so you guys can ding us. But
we're not saying that.
Do your research. One thing I wanted to ask you guys, it's along these lines, and we can keep talking DJs. I wanted to ask you about logistics without giving up your secret sauce. Let's suppose, myself and my wife, we can only make it there on Sunday. It's a 3-day event. And, we wanted to catch Ladybug. But how do I know Ladybug's going to be spinning that day? Is there a roster or something?
Yeah, we just got that now. It's being worked out, the time, just so we can have that same
flow,
harmonic rhythm and flow that we need for this event. Yeah.
So will a schedule be posted?
Yeah, she will. Yes, it will. But she will. Ladybug, as you just said for Ladybug, she definitely will be on Saturday. We just don't know the time yet. But she
right. Because like let's just say, I want to see you guys, but I can't be there the whole 3 days. But maybe it don't work like that for house heads, because house heads just are there for the culture and the music. But I'm saying, is there a way that I can know before I get there, or before I sign up, like we're gonna have DJ Obatala, my bad, DJ Obatala, DJ Obatala on Saturday between 6 and 9 p.m. or something like that, so I can govern myself accordingly and get there and get unpacked and have my tent going and have my unmentionables in the air and be able to enjoy his set.
Closer to that date, it'll be posted. Yeah, it'll be on Facebook. It'll be on Twitter. Instagram. And everybody have a chance to see what time.
Okay. Because DJs have their own following a lot, and
Yeah. We know.
We know. We want all the collectives and in between everybody to come out for the.
But it's a 3-day event, so it's more so come be for the whole event, not just one person.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
I want you to show up at 2:00 when you miss like 4 DJs. It's like the spirit of the event. Like most events like this, people get there early because they want to hit
everything. Kind of like Woodstock. They wasn't there just for Right.
I want to hear everything.
Well, you so check this out. So you never know when you go to events like that. You don't know what song they're going to sing, and you don't even know what time they're going to get on. They never post that, but you know the artist that's there.
Yeah, don't come at 3:00 and
that's
say
fair. That's
they
fair.
never played your song, and
That's
the event
fair.
started at 10. That's what we're trying to say.
That's
don't,
fair.
Don't come at 3:00 and the event started at 10:00, and you say I haven't heard nothing that I wanted to hear. You got there at 3:00.
Right. So get off that CP time,
go
y'all.
up to the booth when we got them up there. You can't go up to Mike Clark and say, "Can you play this?"
No DJs, please. For everybody that's watching. Everybody that's watching.
You will be tackled.
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen. No way, no short. You already. Better not put it.
You gotta trust that
not
these guys are
pull
doing
it.
their due diligence.
So I know we don't talk the chosen few. I was living right around where they would do it. So I just wanted to talk demographics. I know you guys said, bring your spouses and everything. Would it be appropriate, for me to show up with, 8-year-old kids, 9-year-old kids, with the family? Or is there more of a targeted demographic? I know you mentioned, you may have a teen event on that Sunday, a teen theme, but is there a targeted demographic, or is it just house heads, any age, come as you are?
It's house heads. It's mostly adults, 21 and older. Somebody bring their child, they know what this is. They probably put them in bed early. You gotta watch your own child. We're not responsible for that. It's on the website, for ones that come, and you're applicable to your own things. But this is 21 and older.
Yeah, and the music gonna be till 4 in the morning.
Yeah,
the child might be like, "I want to go to bed."
Yeah,
it's
screaming and hollering. You got.
We don't want you to add to something that's not already there.
You got to put them headphones on the kids like they do with the basketball.
Oh, dub them out.
Games. Yeah.
Put them soundproof on their ears. We want you to enjoy it, and we don't want you just busy with your kids. It's an adult event, but kids are allowed if you.
Yeah, we got horseback riding. Right? We don't change nobody around like that. It's just the point that you gonna have to mind your kids or how long you staying. If you just showing up for the day.
I don't have kids, so hey, you speaking my music. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, come on with it.
Yeah, I just wanted some clarification. Here I am, trying to figure out how to get back to LSD, and I got, 8-year-old here, looking at me cuss and stuff. You know what I mean? And it's like, how can I be a role model?
I think you hit it on the head because
this 21 and older, man.
We can't predict what the village does, and if you want your kids to see that, or if they ain't already seen that, that's part of it. And for we can't explain that. Like you said, we going down Lakeshore Drive, some of my, and freedom is everything, and we can't dictate. I don't know if you want your kids to see Lakeshore Drive at 80 miles an hour, but I don't. You know what I'm saying?
So you got the kids sitting in the middle of Lakeshore Drive on that little grassy.
Oh, they sitting on the armrest like, why are we doing this?
There's LSD, everybody. So Miss Butterfly 2 put a heart emoji. Miss Butterfly 2, y'all in the chat. Big ups, Miss Butterfly.
Yeah, hey, they be out of the tent like, did you see that man floating?
Hey, the green.
So if you don't want your children to lose respect for you, it's probably a good idea to leave them with the sitters for that weekend.
Hey, this weekend is definitely for 21 and older.
Send it to Nana.
Like, don't come on Friday early or something like that. Leave. We're not responsible what the child sees and I see. You know what I'm saying? But please, we would prefer you not to bring any children.
Right. If you got a hotel or something and babysitters off site.
Yeah,
that's different.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you guys, as far as the lodging, is it first come, first serve? As far as, where I can have my tent set up? Is there a separate area, for the lodging, and then there's a separate stage area, for the dancing and the events? How does that work? Or do I have to be VIP?
VIP has their own section. Non-glampers have their own section. And people like the non-glampers can come and bring their picnic basket. They can't bring a grill, but they can bring picnic baskets, some food, whatever. We're gonna have vendors out there as well. And food vendors, food trucks, but they can't bring a grill. They can bring a blanket or whatever and lay it down. The DJ's gonna have their own area where they can put their stuff at too
and
relax. They ain't just necessarily got to be with the crowd. But if they're a part of the village, that's I don't want to say crowd. They're part of the Housestock village. That's what that is. They can be where they want to be. But
nobody can walk over there like the daily.
And we got security. We got security too.
There. They can't walk over there to the village because it's a separate entity from everything. And just for the comfort of them, it's this their area, and we want to keep it their area. We want to keep the love over there, where nobody we don't want nobody going over there, but the people supposed to be over there.
I mean, they can go. They know some people.
If they invite them. That's fine. We ain't saying like you come and you know them. No, we ain't saying that.
You just don't arbitrarily walk in there though.
Don't arbitrarily walk in there, and nobody really know you or invited you into.
But we got security, so that part ain't gonna happen.
Well, and I want you to go into that because, and sorry to cut you off. You finish your thought, but we're gonna go into security. But finish your thought, Creeper, and then I'm going to go into that security.
Yeah, we allow friends to invite friends for the if okay, you say we have glampers as 2 couples, which is 4 to the tent that they bring, and they invited people for a daily pass on Saturday. They could go over there to the village with them and sit in their tent and hang out.
Yeah, they can do all of that.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. All that's above board. But we saying like somebody that don't know anybody in the village, we don't want them over there like mingling, because they'll come out to mingle with them and then go back in. But that's their personal space. And we want to respect everybody's personal space on that side. And if you're invited, that's fine. We cool with that.
You're just saying the randoms, you don't really want that, just randoms milling around.
Because the glampers know what they're doing, and they don't want, it's protecting them. And
understood.
It's
their sacred space that they, that they want to have. Well, Butterfly, before we go into security, she said at LSD at 80 miles per hour. She's laughing.
Hey, classic, fam. Oh my God.
I got more, baby.
And said, and added, this is greater information. So let's let's talk security. It is 2023. But I'm gonna lead in with this. As you guys have said, the house crowd, if you will, is almost self-secured. You know what I mean? Like, you don't, people will give you the shirt off their back. You don't have to go steal their Housestock t-shirt. But that being said, you always got randoms and people who want to show up and, see who's got this and that, run in and out of tents and stuff. So talk to us about security.
Yeah, and we don't want people going over 80 miles on the LSD.
Oh no.
12 be out there, boy. You on LSD, ain't you?
So we do have security for the whole event. We got security for the DJs. We got security for the VIP glampers and for every participant that's on the grounds. So we have we have security that's going to be on the grounds for the whole duration of the event.
So you leave the grounds, you on your own.
Yeah, you on the outside. I mean, because you leave once you off the site. I mean, this is private property.
Got it.
Yeah. And with that being said, too, like I said, we're gonna have vendors there. We got food vendors. We got Scooby-Doo snack vendors. We got truck vendors that's going to participate. We have one of my guys that I like. My guy that did the video, Ron Holloway. I want to say thank you, peace and blessings. Thank you. Yeah.
Big ups, Ron.
Yeah, big ups to Ron.
Huge ups.
I went to high school with him, right? And he has a vendor truck coming out with infused wine that's phenomenal. Like, but you want to know about security, but I do. That's another thing. Yeah, so
we like infused wine, but go on.
Yeah. His truck is phenomenal, fam. We got another truck coming out. I think we haven't got the word on it yet, but you can come out there and get massages and
oh Lord,
yeah. I'm gonna let you just have to see it on. So I can't even go into that myself because it blew me back. But,
I'm gonna send this link to Deshaun Watson, but go on.
No,
he was there and they let him off the hook, man.
Yeah. I'm sending this link to Deshaun Watson. That's good. That's pretty good.
TATN.
Yeah.
Oh, we left one thing out. Yogurt in the morning on Saturday.
No, that's every day.
Oh, that's every day. Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be Saturday because we started at 4. So
Yeah.
Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday, we got yogurt to wake up your chakras and your spirits.
Nice.
For those that want to participate.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And we got some other things kind of in the background that's gonna work for everybody that's a participant, or the VIP glampers for sure that are participants.
Self-love, you ought to whip up some of that the self-love show punch for your VIPs. Boy.
Hey, yo. Thank you, man.
Self-love's punch will get them going.
Yeah.
Can
we get that hot tub?
We'll see, because I mean that's
we will see.
It takes work. It does take work, but he'll put his own spin on it. So we're not getting sued by the organization. But the self-love show punch. Is there Wi-Fi available? Because we are calling it glamping.
Yeah.
Or we'll have to bring my own hotspot.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
you can if yours is mobile. Yeah,
you should bring your own hotspot. I think that T-Mobile has a portable hotspot, and sometimes you got to figure out if T-Mobile cover that area.
Right.
Pembroke, because it's Kankakee on one side, and what was that? Beecher. It's the sandwich. We in the middle of both, and you know how they do the coverage.
Right.
We should get coverage. I'm gonna bring my T-Mobile hotspot. I would recommend that they bring their hotspot because I'm gonna bring mine.
Or hotspot on your phone.
Yeah, either A or B. Your phone probably pick it up, but I was like, I'm gonna bring my actually T-Mobile hotspot.
Man. All right, fair enough. I wanted to talk about sponsorship opportunities. We're movers and shakers. People want to make money. If there are sponsorship opportunities at this point, who will they contact? If businesses want to promote themselves or, that type of thing, have signage up or anything like that.
They can go on www.housestock.net and fill out your registration information and put your information in there and say that you want to be a sponsor or a vendor. We have a vendor page also, but for vendors, go to that one. And for people that are participating in the event, you have your own page as well, registration. But if you want to be a sponsor, please put that in your registration information that you want to be a sponsor. And somebody will be in contact with you.
Okay, so conceivably, and well said, what if it's a business that just wants the advertising and, they're not registering, but, they want to just some sort of way advertise. Is that set up this year or probably moving forward?
They can be a vendor.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they advertise. They're still vendor vendors. Yeah.
They can advertise, and we put them on our social medias. They can advertise, yes.
Yeah.
Sponsorship.
So is it too late for, let's say, the Self-Love Show writes a check and it'll be the Midwest Festival presents Housestock, sponsored by the Self-Love Show? Like, can something like that be done as well?
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
For the right price, of course. Right.
Like that, correct.
Okay.
We have something already, so it's just like that. And we're, like I said, if you contact us and send us, whoever it is, send us the information. We'll send a bundle out to you, and you just pick which bundle package you want and that you want to be a sponsor in.
All right, look like these guys were using their brains, and they say black men don't do that. I love your name, Midwest Festival. I would have personally gone with Midwest Fest, because I'm stuck in the Chicago Fest era, which is now, what do you call it? They call it the Taste of Chicago. But what time is last call for alcohol?
On which day?
Well, not Sunday, because you probably want people to get off LSD so they can get on there.
If you did till Sunday, it might be like I think 4:00 because we out of there at 6.
Right.
Like each time, get your last call, and then you pack down and do what you got to do. And
on Saturday, I said stop at 2 so that you won't crash into the Barrett on the S curve on the Lakeshore Drive.
Stop it. No. Hey, he didn't mean none of that. I promise he didn't mean any part of that. Hey, look here. You're responsible to stop all that.
We're not going to let you leave unless Lakeshore Drive has an S curve.
Yeah.
they got rid of the S curve. They got rid of that. They toned it down rather.
Now it's a C curve.
Oh, please edit all that part.
No edit.
Please edit all that part. I'm not.
They was wiping out on that S curve.
We live. It's going on right now. What you mean edit?
Yeah. Hey, I'm not applicable to any part of that. Yeah, that was wild. Hey, he on a roll today, yo. That's like it's 4-1. He is getting it.
Hey, Maria Thomas, the entrepreneur, said, "Let's go," and she said, "Namaste." Did I say that right? Namaste.
Namaste.
Yeah.
Namaste, sister.
You understand?
Namaste, Maria.
Back to
all right. So as you guys can clearly
hear, we're gonna have an hour roaming out. It's gonna sound wild to some, but if you really know what I'm talking about, we're gonna have some self-time, self-love time. We're gonna hug some trees.
All right.
Yeah, because that's life, man. If it weren't for the trees and the bees, we wouldn't be alive.
Man, I feel like we should have some best dressed, most expressive dress competition. But I know it's this first annual. But house people like to express themselves, man.
Yeah, you can do all that. Hey, listen,
it's about expression.
Do it. We ain't having a contest for it. Right? Other people, I think, that part. That's not us.
We will acknoldge you.
Yeah.
Look at old Flip Wilson over there.
Oh my God.
Hey, Flip, sure, man.
Oh my goodness. Geraldine.
Hey, Miss Butterfly said Creeper is on a roll for sure. And she got smiley faces.
Hey, this is why I say we interact, we have fun. I'm gonna go in that village.
Past 4 o'clock.
I'm gonna walk in
cow.
that village like, yeah, we're gonna have a good time. The whole thing is like people should be like this. And we DJs, you know, we should, everybody should be like this. It's just so much love. I love everybody. I love people.
Well, here's a question, and they always say if you have to ask, you can't afford it. But I would be disingenuous if I didn't know how we roll, because I always say if it's free, it's for me. If I gotta pay, I can't stay. But what's the cost? What's the cost associated with the event? If you guys can break that down.
Okay, so the daily tickets for one person is $52. And I'm reading from my phone. So yes, if you see my head down, I'm doing it on purpose. I don't want to misquote nothing.
Yeah, I wiped my bum with $52, but go ahead.
Yeah. Overnight for Friday into Saturday is $77.50. Weekend pass this is all one person for now. Weekend pass is $155. That's with your tax and everything included and shipped to you, whatever.
Right.
The Saturday night glow party for non-overnight or VIP glampers that's like an additional if you pay for your ticket and you want to stay over after for the non-people that's VIP, it's an extra $26.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, wait. Sorry. 1 second. I went too fast. All right. The 2 people VIP is $360 for 2 people. It's all VIP now, not just one person.
And that would be all inclusive for a couple.
Yeah. 2 people. 4 people is $617.50 for 4 people. So it's advantageous for everybody that's going to come, especially if you're going to stay over and do the whole glamping thing and have that experience. And you want
book it as a group, right?
Yeah, book it as a group. And I want to let everybody know too that if it's watching or hear it or whatever, that if you book now, like we take installments, so it'd be better for you to, even on the VIP side, we take installments. So it's better for you to book now to lock in your spot.
Right.
Yeah, and installment. So by the time you get your friends bread, and if you don't want to foot all over it or vice, whatever it looks, you can book it now. Say it's 6 people or 4 people or 2 people or whatever. Not 6. I'm sorry. 1 4 and 1 2 VIP ticket. You can still book it and get the spots now, and it's locked in.
Okay, so.
And then the overnight add-on, like I said, is $26.
Okay.
They come in.
Yeah. Say they come in on any day. If they come in Friday, right? They come in. Well, Friday all day. They come in Saturday and say, "Listen, okay, I want to stay," but they only paid for the one day and they out by 10 because we're going from 10 to 10. It doesn't matter when you get there. You know when you paid. You bought the ticket. Nothing personal. Right. I say that. You bought the ticket. So if it started at 10, you want to be there when you want to be there at 10.
Right.
Or whatever. But if you want to stay extra to the 4 o'clock in the morning, because that's for the VIP glampers. And that's the rave, the house rave part. That's an additional $26.
Got it. Now, the food vendors, let's say a couple is saying, yeah, I'm gonna be there. For the entire weekend, but I'm not VIP. The only way I can glamp is through the VIP package, correct? Okay.
Correct.
Okay, got you. But if we're there and we decide, we might have a hotel or something and we plan on being there from 10 to 10 each day for the weekend. But if we decide, I want to stay for the later turn up, then it's an additional $26.
That would be correct.
Okay, for each night. Per person for each night. But the food vendors, if I'm not VIP, I'm on my own, right?
Until the food vendors are gone or they run out or whatever that part is.
Okay, but it's not inclusive, that part.
It is not. It is not.
No.
Understood. Is there any inclusive package where food and everything is included?
I gave it to you, the VIP that for that breakfast.
VIP. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah,
However,
that's the way to go. That's the way to go.
However, I do have what's called soul. What is the system?
Rolling Soul.
Rolling Soul. That we are negotiations with right now to put out food for others, but I have no time on it or anything, so I can't really speak on it. But it's a possibility, and they're on site, kind of sort of, to have food, and they can buy for people that are not staying and they didn't bring it. They can buy food from there.
Yeah, and the trucks. And then like with the a footnote on the glamping is the reason why we have the 4, the 2, and the 1 is we don't want a group of 30 people paying for one big tent because we saving space for a village. You understand?
Right.
We want them there. We want it organized. We don't want you to try to reorganize what we organize.
Right.
So if you have 20 people, then you have 5 VIPs instead of keep buying a bunch of ones.
Correct. And then maybe by them paying installments, they can secure, I want these people all in the same area next to me. Right.
We don't want a jumbo tent because you got 30 people with you, and we don't want that. We want it to be a village where everybody can move around evenly inside these tents. So if you have if it's 2 of y'all, you can have the 2 tents. That's why we break them down. If you have a couple, it's 4 to that tent, but you bring your own tents and stuff.
Yeah, we're not supplying. Excuse me, I'm sorry. We're not supplying none, and we're not renting any tents.
The glampers know what glamping is.
Yeah, they're gonna bring it. They're gonna bring it.
You have a lot of things you have to do inside glamping in this event as far as the person that's doing the glamping.
And we will have porta potties and hand wash stations.
Very important. Yeah, that's puts the glamping in it. Yeah.
And for people coming from out of town and such, we'll have we'll let them know where they can rent them from. We don't rent them, but there will be some options for them to rent them if necessary.
Correct.
Like recommended spots to get the equipment for glamping.
Correct, if necessary. But those that are participating in that spectrum.
Yeah, they usually know. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they usually know. See what you said? They usually know.
Yeah. All right. Well, this is really, really, really informative. It's great stuff. Once again, though, who do we contact for booking and or more questions?
You can go to www.housestock.net, or you can hit the email housestockil@gmail.com.
All right, so that's housestockil, like Illinois, housestockil@gmail.com. And everyone can ask your questions, anything that wasn't covered. Also, feel free to add some questions here in the chat if you have them for these gentlemen, as long as you keep it respectful. We can run through that. All right, anything else? Because I know I've cut off a couple of you guys' builds as you were speaking. But anything else that we didn't cover about anything on Housestock that you guys wanted to speak on?
Come on down and enjoy the event. Be prepared for epic event. First time run, but the DJs are on, and everybody involved really want to do it, so they're gonna get it best. It's diverse music. It's peaceful, it's relaxing, it's something nice. I want everybody to know that we putting it together for the culture, and sometimes you just have to witness some things, you know?
Amen.
Yeah. I would like to say I want to thank everybody that participated on here. I'd like to thank y'all first and foremost, TATN, for putting this on, and I would like for everybody to come and enjoy. You know, if you can participate. It's going to be one of a kind. It's our first time, and be here on the ground level, and that's for participants and sponsors, vendors included, DJs included. we are looking to do some other things, and we have already lined up, as Tory Wordsmith, aka Hot Tub Tory, said.
Hot
We
Tub
got some
Tory.
things. Yeah. Hey, yo, I'm gonna get back to that because that cat's a legend. Y'all just don't even know. I can't wait to get back to moving.
I already know.
Yeah, I can't wait to get back to Moving Fest because they asking about it.
That's
Y'all should have a hot tub there for Tory.
Yeah. We already talked about this, G's. We already talked about this. He got hey, his bubbles is coming. So why not? Yeah, he got bubbles.
Have him right in front of the main DJ booth.
Yeah, he got bubbles, man. Yeah. It's like, hey, look. Hey, look, he the 2023 ladies man version.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the 2023 Billy D.
Yeah. But we want everybody to come, man. And if you want to be on the ground level of this and be a part of it, that's fine. And if you don't, you're skeptical, and that's fine. We're all about love and expressing how we love this music, and through this culture, we're going to express it. So I gave it forward and backwards. So you can understand that we're still moving no matter what. And I know we want positive energy. We want positive frequencies and the highest frequencies. And we want people that's going to be involved in this to elevate and work and talk and move on a higher frequency with this. Because it's moving. Like, time doesn't stop for nobody. We already know that.
I like it.
Yeah, just come be a part.
There was a house song, Time Keeps Marching On, or something. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I didn't want to add that one in my favorite, but yeah. And then I was like the thing I look at is, and I was going over with him and my wife about the law. I was like, no one man own house music.
Yeah.
And the whole thing is no one man own it. The culture own it. And
the people on it.
And the people on it. When you represent that, then you can represent it to the fullest. Because I think that we all have part in it, and we just given a piece of what we represent in this culture.
Well, I want to say go ahead, bro.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Because I'm looking too. I want to tell everybody that participated, thank you again. And Brother Jasper, thank you for just, I just saw what you text saying that we did a great job, that it makes you want to be involved in this event. Thank you. I appreciate that. Namaste, Ashe, peace and blessings, brother. We all about love, man. Like we had a shirt. I don't know if it's online right now, but it should be coming soon. The Coca-Cola, but it said Housestock. It says, instead of enjoy, it says love. So it's all about love. Love Housestock.
Well, like ESPN, we're TATN.
Yeah.
But
right.
Like,
JJ.
McDonald's, Lakeshore Drive, LSD. I mean, you know what I mean? But yeah, big ups to Jazzy. Also, y'all, if y'all want to, feel free to, if you want to pull any, feel free though, if you want to pull any clips from here and use it, you guys are more than welcome to do that. I'm pretty sure Self Love won't have any, won't be against that.
Yeah, hey, he brought it up.
I better stop that. I had to stop playing it because
hey, look.
Stays the same.
So that song, that song right there is spoken for the future. So understand this, for the ones, I want to say this too, and this might sound harsh to some's ears, and I don't mean as such. I humbly say this, and this for anybody that wants to do anything in life. If they don't prepare or invite you, they ain't prepared, just invite you to the table, go make your own.
Yeah, you got to eat.
Go make your own. And I'm telling others, come on, I got a plate. I got a table right here. Bring your plate of what you like to play, spinning, and come sit down on the table. Let's come on, man. Let's have a nice time.
It's a lot about eating, and then it's like, you know, it's love in the game, and then it's fun in the game, and then it's soul in the game. It's a lot to it. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody here know what I'm talking about. I don't have to elaborate with any negativity. All this is positivity. Everything is the people who spend it want to be here. They requested to be here.
Yeah, look, we get text messages and emails.
And people asking to be here. You know, and it's a love of I had to do something right. He had to do something right, or they wouldn't have said nothing to us. And for us to do something right, it makes the event even better. And to me, I wasn't gonna say it, but the most important part is these people want to be here. They want to represent. The DJs want to represent, and they want to be here no matter what. And on like he said, it's an energy level that they vibrating hard. This is what they want to do. You know, it's kind of cool, real cool.
No arguing or bickering, just house music and liquoring.
Well, that's the self-love show. We don't do that here. But to your point, Yahweh bless the child who's got his own. And for those who aren't in the chat, what Jasper said was that these gentlemen, all three of them, did a great job of making me want to come to the event. And I'll second that. I'll definitely concur that. So you guys, really, man, hats off to you. And any big ups that y'all want to throw out there? Any big ups, or as we used to say, shout outs?
For the people who gave me my start, which is Positive Vibe, I give shout out to Donnell and him. He know who he is. Craig Alexander is a good shout out. Harvey and all these guys, and Deion Hunter, and respect for a lot of guys out there, you know, Zoe, you know, it's a lot, but I respect everybody and for embracing how I spin and respecting how I spin and enjoying my sets, you know, and it's big because it's just presenting me as the product to what already been out there. And DJ Alicia, that's another story.
Big up.
And Fox, all those guys, sent you everything. It's a lot, and a lot of producers out there, you know, the Detroit family, definitely. It's a lot. They wouldn't say something to me if I was a bad person or if I presented something bad. I think that, and all the fans of DJ Creeper on SoundCloud, Creeper41, SoundCloud, all my fans nationwide and around the world. It's a lot. It's a lot. I appreciate everything, every facet of it. I really do.
Big up.
Hey, I want to say big ups first to my pops, man, because he let me spin his records without whooping my ass.
Big ups, Papa Duke.
Yeah, I want to say shout out to him first. I want to shout out to all inspirational DJs, and it's too many, like just the name. Like he went through names. The names are good with me too, but I want to just say big ups to ones that have been supportive. I want to say big up to my ladies, my friends, my personal guys. I want to say big ups to my mom. She always been inspirational too.
Big ups, Mama Duke.
Yeah, Mom Deuce has always been supportive of everything I ever did. I want to give big ups to those that had already bought tickets. And we kind of slender now. Like, I mean, not slender, but we got like maybe in the 40s or some, or 30s or some VIP tickets left or some shit, something like that, excuse me. And ones that believe in us, man, like that don't want to shun us because in their eyes, we haven't served our time. Or, and you're like, I don't understand that. How you gonna tell me what time I need to serve for who and for what? That's another different ball game. I want to big ups to everybody that's been supportive, and I want to big up our sponsors, our potential sponsors, our potential vendors, and the vendors that have signed up, participants, our individual loved ones that have been through this with us in our journey, that know how long and what it has taken us to put this together.
I gotta step out.
Okay.
Step out. He gonna close it.
Yeah,
love everybody.
yeah, because we got another meeting. So
Appreciate you.
Yeah. So I want to big ups to all of those, and I want to say, man, listen, everybody, if you get a chance, come check us out. Be a part on this ground level. Just come check us out and believe. Like, all this music was faith first. Thought, faith, execution. That's it. And that's what this is right here. Execution. Just come on with it. And I'd like to thank y'all. I want to big ups to y'all, man, for putting us on, G.
Hey, big ups.
I got a few big ups myself, because it's a team that we Midwest Festivals, and there are a couple of individuals who we've not mentioned. And I want to big up April and Candace. Y'all know how important y'all are to this situation. I just want y'all to be recognized and put on the record.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, I'm sorry. And I'm sorry, Tori, you correct. Hey, I'm sorry. Yeah, look, Candace, April, Akua, other parts of some outside team, 10 Beats. Thank you, sir. DJ Flick, thank you. All the DJs, thank you. And Midwest Festivals, like, y'all don't, that's the whole part of another ball game. But Midwest Festivals, big up to Midwest Festivals. Big ups.
Hey,
for believing in us first and foremost.
Big ups to Midwest Fest, as I call them.
Yeah, Midwest Fest, yeah.
But man, really, big ups to you. And it's inspiring with you and Brother Wordsmith and Creeper and all of you guys as partners are doing. Love to see it, man. I can see you guys, giving birth to a beautiful child, so to speak. I don't mean this literally for anybody out there. And I can, honestly see your vision, and just stick to what you're doing, and this thing will be huge. It'll be fantastic if it's only you cats there, but I'm saying over time, this event will be huge. If the venue works, my suggestion would be keep it in the venue, but of course you guys want to make it portable, but if that venue works, I say, if it ain't broke, don't crucifix it.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you. Thank you all. Again, you can come check us out at www.housestock.net. We're on Facebook and Instagram. On Facebook, we're Housestock 2023 for the time being. On Instagram, I think we're Housestock and Housestock 2023 and Housestock IL on Instagram. Come check us out. Come get down with us. We're gonna have a groovy time with you. So you're gonna hear about it, or you're not gonna be there. Either way, I understand. None personal to any and everybody. And QR code to Wordsmith, if you got that part right, you're gonna drop that on there and drop the link on there. Yeah, y'all can hit this.
Yeah, and the Housestock net is the Housestock link is pinned in the chat as well, so y'all can get registered too.
Yeah.
Or you can hit that QR. Let me cut this camera off. Don't go nowhere.
Yes, sir.
Wakil, let me cut mine off. And y'all can scan that QR code right there. Should be able to scan that with your phones, unless you got something cheap. Yeah. So there we go. All right. And yeah, bro. And Fluffy. I saw Fluffy running around in the background. That's a good dog, Fluffy. That's a good dog, Fluffy. Is Fluffy going to be at Housestock? Can we bring pets?
Hey, man, listen. He got Shadow and Ghost over here. We had them in the basement for a minute, but they done ran up here and ran through the whole house. They're my buddies right there. So they might be.
Hey,
they might be. Hey, my sister Kimberly might bring them. Sister Dr. Creasy, She might bring them out, get a little fresh air for a little spell, and drive them back. And then I don't know, but by chance they might be there. They lovable until they ain't.
Absolutely, and I'm gonna put my t-shirt order in the next couple days here for me and the wifey.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But bro, you guys, you're a silverback man, and and also Creeper. We don't kick nobody off the self-love show, but
he already knows the drill. He's been here before.
Yeah, I know the drill.
But you're welcome to show yourself out, but always welcome back. And again, any content off of this stream, you guys feel free to use it however you feel necessary.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. And thank you for acknowledging I did get that words for the day, the little spell, y'all try to give out.
Oh yeah. He saw the dome teaser. Yeah, great job.
Yeah,
but self-love texted you the link. He texted.
Well, I mean, my chat was to everyone, but I know they're on the same. They're on the same thing. So I mean,
but they weren't in the room. They were still in the cream room. We hadn't let them in, so they couldn't see what you typed.
No, I didn't see what you typed.
They was in the cream room.
Already live on TV.
Yeah, they can't see what's in our chat until we let them into the Zoom. So they didn't see it. They were still in the cream room. So you texted them the answer. Bottom line.
No, he ain't me no answer. Word is bond, yo.
I didn't even think he saw it through that, but I just said, it was there.
I didn't see anything. When you said it, me and people sitting right here, I was like, oh, I got that. I just went my phone on the charge and if you passed two, you two. You ain't say you passed one.
Nobody else got it. So
well, we I don't know about anybody else, but I now I do riddles every week, so it's like my mind is kind of trained to the riddles. You know what I mean? It's like eliminate all the unnecessary information, and what's left.
Oh, I got one more big ups too. I got one more big ups too, if that's okay.
Absolutely.
Very much.
Yeah. I want to big ups as another sponsor, outyourmind.com. Outyourmind.com.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, if you want, big ups your sponsors. Big them up.
Yeah. Outyourmind.com.
Big up Twin. I want to big up Twin. I want to big up Twin. I don't know if we bigged him up, but he
always big up your sponsors.
Yeah. I want to big because they sponsors now, so I want
I'm saying Dark and Ghost now, I guess.
Oh yeah, y'all heard that, huh? You heard the little.
No, he was. I saw the white one. And I guess that was Ghost. And what's this one?
And Ghost ready to play. I mean, Dark ready to play. That's a good boy. Yeah. Who got your ball? Who got your ball? Who got your ball? Where you talking? That's a good dog. You see, they like
look. So I'm gonna big up Owens and Owens, HVAC. I want to big up as a sponsor. I want to big up Russell Trucking Company. I want to big ups to Black Beauty Cuties. I want to big up to Pavo Moon. I want to big up to Out Your Mind. I want to big up to Restore. I want to say it right. Restore Your Foundation. That's by Dr. Creasy. And I think I'm missing one, but please forgive me if I missed you. Okay, whoever that is, if you listen. But I thank you.
Yeah, and again, man, I thank you, bro, and big ups to all the sponsors because they're part of the fuel that helps these things.
I'm gonna big up TATN if y'all sponsor what you doing. Yeah.
Well, if it's free, it's for me. If I got to pay, I can't but we'll see what we can do, man. We haven't done any sponsorship. TATN as of yet.
Sure.
Yeah, but definitely something we're open to. So appreciate you, bro, and Housestock 2023, fam.
Yeah. Let's go.
1 million of them.
Yeah. Hey, thank y'all. We out of here.
Yes, sir. Deuces. Magnanimous. Once again, your guests have outdone themselves, Self.
Well, we're a team, and that's how you achieve a dream. Just like the self-love show.
Hey, couldn't have said it better myself. And Jazzy summarized it well. They did a great job of breaking it down, and also the commentary on the culture, I think, fit very well with the, the house series theme.
Yes.
So yeah, you guys get registered. Go out and have a good time. It's, as me and one of my guys used to say, it's something to do. You know what I mean?
For sure. And it's going to be an excellent experience. You will never forget it. That's for sure.
Yeah, drag your better halves, your significant others, what have you. They got group packages, couple rates.
And really, the VIP is the way to go.
That's what I'm thinking.
Amazingly, it's the best value for everything. I mean,
of course it is. That's
it's
the
not
VIP lifestyle.
Right. It's not paying a whole lot more than someone with daily or what have you.
You're getting the full experience too.
Man, it's the best route to take. And man, I'll let you know, there's some deals on the table.
Are the Scooby snacks included in the VIP package?
Well, no, that's why I said bring your own.
No, I'm tripping. We live. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's legalities.
What you love out there.
Yeah, there's legalities here. But as we say, choose your own poison, bring your own poison, and people may look the other way. But that being said, self-love, yeah, man, big ups to you guys, man. Wish you nothing, but love in this endeavor. And you guys clearly knocked that dome teaser out of the park. The dome teaser was, if you are running a race and pass the person in second, then what place are you in? Self-love?
You're in second.
I gotta admit it, I had to think about it a lot longer than you did. You know what I mean? I had to think about it a lot longer than you did. But this one I did figure out myself before taking the knee-jerk reaction and typing on the answer. So, great job. Your percentage has got to be up over 95%. You may have made it at race school. You might have had a chance. They might not have.
Are you kidding me?
They might not have put you in the LD classes.
They never would have put me in the LD classes.
You might have even made it at lab. You might have even made it at lab.
I would have shined at lab and been the valedictorian. My father was.
Yeah, and because they had the athletic programs and nice facilities. You took them to a whole nother. You'd have been like Coach.
Yeah.
Everything. All right. Big ups to Coach. All right. We digress. That's a little inside. It's a little inside humor. And for next week on the Self-Love Show, that topic is big ups, Coach. Is to be announced. We'll let you know,
Coach,
what we got in store for everything. The Chicago Tribune had that guy in there, front page, front and center. But we'll let you know what topic we got set up for you guys next week, which will be April 9th, live here on Sunday at 2.
Wow, what a vainglorious day.
It absolutely is. Yeah, for 2 reasons. Yeah. LOA was born, and it's my number.
And 3, Willie Campbell was born.
Yeah, 3. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. So 4-9. We'll shine. We'll have a show for you guys there. More of this.
I wonder if I can get them on. Let's see.
More of this uncut content.
Oh no! Wait a minute. It's Easter as well. That's a
pagan holiday.
I know, but
today's Passover. All right. And then next week on Mouthpiece Included, where we talk politics, we will definitely clue you guys in as to a topic on that. We don't have anything as scheduled yet. The co-host is traveling. He and the family, I believe, are in Buffalo, New York out there. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah, 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 having a vacation out there. You know how they
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah, yeah, I'd love to see them at the glamping event. That seems like it's right up their alley. All right, but enough of my yapping. I'm going to turn it over to this brother to my right for my personal favorite part of the whole shebang, and that's Wordsmith's final words out there, out there, out there, out there, out there.
It's the self-love show. It's very integral to how my life go, how my thoughts grow into ideas that are put into plans that make missions happen. It doesn't happen on an island. To perform at your best, you need a team. I'm not lying. I'm also not trying. I'm telling you, you need a team to be the best and expose and explore your vision to everyone that it's meant to enter their vision to pursue. Tell me, a thought that birthed an organization, Midwest Festival, without no hesitation. Start Housestock with no hesitation. Man, I'm embracing. Something that's gonna live way longer than me, and my family tree's gonna eat off it, see? Flesh. What I'm doing? Creating institutions. We gotta make our own. Gotta live by the each his own. And mind your business, if you really understand what that means. Pay attention to how you are living and what you're doing in between the seams. Ain't nobody business what they doing to live how they live. You just need to do what you gotta do and give what you gotta give. So please pay attention to your unmentionables and don't look at nobody else's. Lakeshore Drive. Do what you gotta do and strive to make sure what you conceptualize and your brain really arrives in this matrix. Shoot for the stars and don't placate it. Words.
Word. Shoot for the stars, y'all. Shoot for the stars. Click that link. Get registered. Go ahead and get yourself registered for Housestock out there. Get yourself registered for Housestock. Let's go ahead and close this joint out here. People got business. Mind your business.
Period.
Do you think you are the one?
Facts. Housestock.
Honestly, I don't know.
Damn it. I wish it was water, but it wasn't.
You know what that means?
I just wasted it. Probably didn't need it. Like Self said, don't worry about what's in my cup.
Man.
Bullets. Bullets are boomerangs, man.
Yeah. No doubt. You gotta stand your ground.
Murder. That's suicide, man. Stop the blicking.
Yeah, man. That's right. An eye for an eye.
Silence is violence.
If you see something, you say something.
Woo-hoo. 12. Wale. Slave theory. You want to make a slave? You want to raise a slave? Program in some greed. Program in some ego. Download an application for fear. And you got yourself a little slave.
That's for sure, because if you live by charity, humility, and multiplied times love, that's freedom.
That's flesh, my man. Do not answer questions.
No matter where it come from, question everything.
Hey, fear is cap. It's an illusion.
Man, it's all there is love.
Forgiveness is the highest form of love.
So, forgive and do something charitable for a so-called enemy and end the beef.
Thanks. Go down there to your local police department, give them some free Krispy Kremes and Starbucks coffee.
That's not what we're talking about.
Know your ops.
Yeah, they won't care about that. You're still your ops out there. You don't do that.
FGB, F12. Maybe I'll take some Packers fans, some Limburger cheese or something. Hey, I heard once upon a time that healthy people heal thy people.
Because we for sure know that hurt people, it's going to hurt people.
Hey, free the old man, free Larry Hoover.
Free Chili, pardon me, excuse me. Free Chief Malik.
Free all the guys.
Prison to slavery.
Be like St. Pedro. Keep your eyes on Yahusha, and you can walk on water too.
Yeah, man, just move mountains.
The whole mountain?
Just like being in love.
Yeah, man.
No one can tell you're in love. You just
You know, according to the good book, oh, the faith you need is that of a mustard seed. And that'll get right on out the way.
Housestock 2023. Make history.